stop, and you don't stop, and you won't. I was a terror since the public school era. Bathroom passes, cutting classes, squeezing asses. Smoking blunts was a daily routine since 13. A chubby nigga on the scene. I used to have the tray deuce and the deuce in my bubble goose. Now I got the Mac in my knapsack, lounging black, smoking sacks up in accent sidekicks with my sidekicks, rocking fly kicks. Honeys wanna chat, but all we wanna know is where the party at. And can I bring my gat? If not, I hope I don't get shot. Better throw my vest on my chest, cause niggas is a mess. It don't take nothing but front for me to start something. Bugging and bucking at niggas like I was duck hunting. Coming at just me and my crew, cause all we wanna do is party and bullshit and party and bullshit and party and bullshit and party and bullshit and party. 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 Hugs from the honeys, pounds from the roughnecks. See my man say that I knew from the projects. Said he had beef, asked me if I had my piece. Short dude, 222s in my shoes. Holla if you need me, love, I'm in the house. Roman strong, see what the honeys is about. Moet poppin', hope poppin', ain't no stoppin'. Big Papa, I'm a bad boy. Niggas wanna front, who got your back? Niggas wanna flex, who got the cat? It ain't hard to tell I'm the East Coast overdoser. Nigga, you scared just a poster. Nigga, I toast you. Put fear in your heart. Fuck up the party before it even starts. Is he drunk? Over Henny and skunk? Or some brand Nubian shit beating down punk? Bitches in the back looking righteous. In the tight dress, I think I might just hit her with a little Biggie 101. How to tote a gun and have fun with Jamaican rum conversation. Blunts in rotation, my man Big Jock got the Glock in his waist and we're smoking, drinking, got the hooker thinking. If money smell bad, then this nigga big and stinking. Is it my charm? I got the hookers eating out my palm. She grabbed my arm and said, let's leave calm. I'm hitting skins again. Rolled up another blunt, bought a Heineken. Niggas start to low down like kids out, choked out, blows was thrown, and a fucking fight broke out.
Oh yes, it's time. It's time. Who's ready for some party and bullshit?
Can't we just all get along so I can put stickies on her chest like little Sean? Get a pissy drunk over Dom Perignon. And it's on, and I'm gone, that's that.
Oh, it's time. Oh, it's time. Once again, everybody, it is time. Yes, welcome back. Welcome back, everybody, to the Wingnut Roundup, this time for May of 2021. How is everybody doing out there? I hope you're feeling fantastic. I hope you are living your best life in all your ways, and you're finding ways to live your best life. I am, of course, your host, Jeff Holiday. My gain is cranked up like crazy. There we go. Okay. I project very loudly, so I have to make sure that I'm constantly monitoring myself. Otherwise, I'm just going to blow your eardrums out. I am so happy to be here once again, everybody. So happy. And I also just remembered, I forgot. So there's 1,000,001 things that I have to do when I start doing the Wingnut Roundup. First, I have to move the desk. I've got to reorganize everything around here because usually everything's pulled all the way over there, and inevitably, there is one thing that I forget. And you know what? I think, wow, I did remember it, or I just didn't change it from last time. That's fantastic. Man, why am I so good at this? I hope everybody out there is doing fantastic. I am doing fantastic. I feel really, really good today. Really, really good. It has been, you know what? It's been a good month. It's been a pretty good month. I can't say I have that many complaints. I've been feeling pretty positive about life. It's true, I do have a rather large project that I am working on the channel. I've gotten quite a few messages being like, Jeff, when will we see the next installment into the troubled teen industry? And my answer to that is when it's done. You can't rush this kind of a thing. I learned that back when I was doing my long-form series refuting bot. I learned it again when I did my long-form series refuting vaxxed. But it is progressing quite well. It's... I'll put it this way. Out of all the things that I've researched on my channel, this is the most complicated and quite possibly the most real-life relevant. So I want to get it right. That's my main thing. I want to get it right. In the meantime, though, there are some fun things that I do have planned for the channel this coming month that will happen regardless of whether or not we're making progress on that, etc., 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 etc. We'll call May kind of like a preparation month. A preparation month. Preparation M. No, that doesn't sound right at all. All right. I hope you're doing good. I'm doing good. We're all hanging in there. The world is slowly kind of becoming sane again, and it's getting even worse. But that is why we are here. We're here to appreciate, to catalog, and to examine in detail how crazy the internet can truly be. This is the spirit. This is the soul. Yes, this is the very purpose of the Wingnut Roundup. So first things first, we got to go through some mail. Just a little bit of mail here. Ooh. Why is that not playing on text-to-speech? That is strange. Hang on. What is wrong with this thing? SuperChats. Open text-to-speech. Enabled. Why isn't it reading? What? Why? That sucks. That doesn't seem right at all. It should totally
Just got out tonight, and I'm glad this is what I'm doing.
Good. Wait, that's all? That's it? That's all that it read? Guys, I think honestly it's a Streamlabs thing. I seriously think it's a Streamlabs thing. I think Streamlabs is screwing up, and that's what we got a problem here. I got a lovely card from my friend Olive Gardens, who, as some of you may know, if you've been watching the channel for a while, is the Padawan to Hemlock Moonwolf. Hemlock Moonwolf. It says aloe there with an aloe plant. Just a nice little message and a bunch of pictures that she took when she came and visited me and hung out, and they are glorious. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You should all go check out Olive Gardens. Olive with a Y instead of an I, and Gardens with a Y instead of an E. She makes hilarious videos, and she's a good buddy of mine. I love the shit out of her. I got a couple of other letters, but they were specifically marked not to be shared on stream, which is cool. That's totally fine. Just let me know if you send me something like that. But I got your letters, and I wrote you guys back. And also, if anybody needs to just write me a letter and you want to just write me an email, that's cool too. I really like physical letters, though. I mean, there's just something interesting about it. People don't do that much anymore. This comes from Kelly. I'm not sure if this is the same person who sent me a crochet. I don't know if that's the right thing. That said, have a nice poop, but here's a rainbow dolphin that says Wingnut Jesus. I love that. That's fantastic. That's going to go in the bathroom right above have a nice poop. But then, this seriously just made my whole week. I got to tell you, this is great.
Hi, Jeff. Guess what? I graduated from my DBT skills class last night.
That's all it's going to read? Ugh. Guys, I'm sorry. I can't do anything to make Streamlabs not be crap. And I got Humble Cringe Merchant. I love it. It's fantastic. It's so good. Oh, man. In fact, I think it's going to go... Yeah. Right there. For the rest of the show. I like it. That's great. All right, let's read some of these real quick, and then we'll get started. Yeah, once again, I'm not really sure what's going on with Streamlabs. That sucks. Nirakolov with 50 Canadian. Thank you so much. That's very, very generous of you. Start the hype train. Charlie Harwood says, my boyfriend and I have one hell of a month, so this is the perfect way to relax. All the love from my family to yours. And right back at you. Ro Kingsley, hey, Jeff, longtime fan here. Happy to report I've cut my abusive conspiracy theorist anti-vax dad out of my life. He had banned me from watching you, lol. Keep being awesome. P.S. Got both doses. Nice. Nice on the vaccine. It's too bad about the family thing, you know. I tend to shy away from giving anybody any advice about family issues, for sure. But like with anything, sometimes you have to take your own responsibility for how much you're going to be subjected to certain things. It's part of being an adult. So, yeah, good on you for looking out for your own health. Darth Akuta says, purchasing 1 ticket for the crazy train. You got it. Meeb says, hell yeah, some wingnuts to distract from the turfy asshole that tried arguing with me about women being a race because of the term birthing persons. Tried to explain that it wasn't about erasure, but inclusion. As a trans guy, didn't go well. There has been a lot of very strange conversations surrounding that all over the internet lately. And, you know, here's the thing. Is this a listen moment? No, it's not a listen moment. Not yet. We're not there yet. We need a little bit more wine before we get to there. I'll put it this way. There's some very basic rules that you can try and adhere to in order to avoid these types of situations. This is just for general advice for anybody. If you think the thing that you might say might in some way harm another person, and you are in a position where you do want to be empathetic and understanding about that, discretion is a better part of valor. That is just simply how it is. Sometimes life is, unfortunately, about having to cater your speech in ways that will make things flow a little bit better. If you choose not to, that's your choice. For instance, I sometimes like to get up in people's faces who I think are bad people and tell them to fuck off. I do that a lot. Is it very conducive to making things smooth? I don't care. But I will say this, this channel is always has been, always will be trans rights, all right? Simple as that, and I love you guys. Lloydie says, hey from Japan. Hey. Everybody Gibbs, hey buddy. Love you, man. Hope your month has been fan-freckin-tastic. The roundup is one of my favorite times every month, and I have the day off tomorrow. Much love from my house to yours. Give Mems a Gibbu-sized hug for me. I will do my best. Lauren Oliver says, got sent to my province's mental ward for an acute manic episode. Oh, I'm so sorry about that, Lauren. I wasn't fully manic and managed to cause so much chaos and goodness for my folks in the crazy home. Just got out tonight, and I'm glad this is what I'm doing. Well, I'm glad you're here, too. We'll do 2 more, and then we're going to get going. Kat Leberg, got to get up in 6 hours, but hi, Jeff in chat. Hello. And Chaotic Kitten says, hi, Jeff, guess what? I graduated from my DBT skills class last night. I'm now ready for trauma processing therapy. Got my beer and herb ready for the wingnuts. Cheers to good health. Cheers to you as well. All right. I'm kind of talking a mile a minute right now, and I'll tell you why. I have so much crazy shit that I have to show you this month. I was talking in the chat just recently, and they were like, well, how many P videos are we going to have this month? Only one. And this is one of the sacred rules of the Wingnut Roundup. If I don't have a myriad of PP videos lined up, it means I found really weird stuff to fill this damn show up with. Good, high-quality content. We've got a few challenges. We've got a few news stories. It's going to be pain. No, it's going to be great. It's going to be fun. All right. First things first. If you'd like to buy a t-shirt, you can go to brainforcesideeffects.com. And if you'd like to otherwise support the channel, I have a Patreon. And if you feel like donating during the live show, Streamlabs does not take 30% of your money, whereas Google SuperChat absolutely does. Just is what it is. One of those things. Streamer life, etc., etc. So the first thing that I want to start with today, I want to read you guys a little bit of an article that I got sent. And I really got mad at myself because I didn't have enough time to make like a stinger intro animation. And I really want to do this. I want to have like just a really quick little segment on the Wingnut Roundup where it's like Wingnut News. We have like a flashing animation. Wingnut Action News or something like that. I don't know. Other shows do that sort of thing, but I didn't have time to. So you're just going to have to use your imagination. Here we go. So the article in question comes from Media Matters. Anti-vax influencers are using QAnon shows to spread misinformation about COVID-19 vaccines. Now, this is something that I've been noticing quite a lot lately. is that and I've been ringing the bell about it, and honestly, it needs a little bit more coverage, so I'll be looking into doing that as well. The unholy union between chiropractors and anti-vaxxers was scary enough. It was scary enough. But now they have teamed up with QAnon. And this is real. This is very real. They've been doing huge events all over the United States. I don't know about Europe, but it seems like the cancer of this situation seems to be mostly localized in my country. It might be some in others, but so that's right, memory. You never know what I'm going to make you watch when you give me a break. You'll see. So we're not going to read this whole thing, but we are going to look at the more notable examples. Andrew Wakefield and Lori Gregory. In late March, Andrew Wakefield, a disgraced anti-vaxxer who helped catalyze the anti-vaccination movement due to discredited work suggesting a link between vaccines and autism, appeared along with anti-vaxxer Lori Gregory on Red Pill 78, a QAnon show currently streaming on Twitch. Notably, the host participated in part of the insurrection, the one on January 6th, as if any of us could forget, and also has a monetized Twitch channel. During Wakefield's appearance, host Zach Payne falsely claimed that the vaccines were directly correlated with an explosion in autism. And in response, Wakefield mentioned the coronavirus and suggested that the COVID-19 vaccines were killing people. Wakefield also falsely claimed the vaccines could alter people's DNA, urged people to take anti-malarial drug hydroxychloroquine instead of taking a coronavirus vaccine, and without evidence claimed vaccines can cause diabetes. This is, of course, utter dog shit. Andrew Wakefield is a fucking hack and is the poster child for how even if you were at one point a legit medical doctor does not mean that you can't turn into a giant, rampant, pseudoscience pushing asshole. Fuck Andrew Wakefield. So, also on Red Pill 78, there was Charlie Bollinger.
Sitting here enjoying another roundup with my girl. Only this one is super special.
Aww.
Happy birthday, Brits.
Hey, happy birthday, Brits. Can we get some happy birthday Brits in the chat, please? Then we got Sherry Tenpenny. Another one that's been on my channel many, many times. Another member of the Disinformation Dozen, physician and anti-vaxxer Sherry Tenpenny, also appeared on multiple QAnon shows. She appeared on Bards FM, a QAnon show. And then there was another one. Patriot Street Fighter. Patriot Street Fighter. He told her, "We all love you for the work that you're doing," that he had mad respect for her. Besides using the show to promote her content, Tenpenny also repeatedly attacked the vaccines, urging people not to get them, called them killing shots, and agreed with McKay that the vaccine effort is a global murder machine. The episode has received nearly 70,000 views on Rumble. If you guys don't know what Rumble is, it's like YouTube, but it's like if somebody took YouTube and filled it up with all the dog shit that a bunch of Karens leave on everybody's front yard when they're walking their fucking annoying little dogs, okay? That's what Rumble is. We're going to watch a Rumble video later. Because it's crap. And then, of course, also on Patriot Street Fighter, you had Judy Mikovits, which, honestly, at this point, if anybody hosts Judy Mikovits on a show, and this might be kind of a hot take, and maybe this is going to sound really mean, and honestly, I don't give a shit at this point, because this woman is crazy, and she is doing a lot of fucking damage. If you put Judy Mikovits on your fucking live show, that's elder abuse, okay? It's elder abuse. She doesn't know where she is half the time. I'm sorry. Yes, I said it, and I don't feel bad about it. So anyway, that's your Wingnut action news. All right. Now we'll go back to the regularly scheduled Wingnut Roundup. Oh shit. Okay. All right, I got to catch up on some of these. Okay. Sip says, had an absolutely awful month with the passing of a close family member. I'm so sorry to hear that. But last month you told me to stay alive for the next live stream, so here I am, and things are starting to get better. Lots of love to you and your family. Love right back to you too, buddy. Hang in there. Most of the time, it just takes time. Lauren Oliver, been wondering this for a while. Is us tipping you like this make you some sort of intellectual stripper asking for a friend? Yes, it does. That's exactly what it is. But at least your money is well spent. Because I do actually care and consider your feelings. Whereas some strippers might too. I have a couple of stripper friends. Yeah, they're nice people. I don't know where I was going with that. Nat Fulmer, watching you from a microbiology lab here in Utah. This helps take the edge off of working in healthcare right now. Love from mine to yours. Love you too, buddy. Randomness, sorry I'm late. I hope you're well. Sober 86 days. Dude, congratulations, Randomness. I've started to get back by modding for my sobriety group. The roundup is a great reward. Fantastic. Fox Ravensbrook, oh no, my package didn't get there in time. I checked this morning. Yeah, it didn't show up in time. I'm sorry, bud. Lee Seiberg, it's 2 a.m. in Moscow, and I have work tomorrow, so take my money, Daddy Jeff, before I fall asleep. Will do. Thank you very much for the rubles. Cast Iron Chaos, second dose this week. How many folks here fully dosed? That's a good question. How many people in the chat here have their full dose? Just go ahead and type it out there. And if you only have your first dose, type in a 1/2 or something. I currently only have my first dose. I get my second one on the 1st. And I'm planning, just in case, the next day, lots of ice cream and binge Netflix. That's pretty much my plan, just to be safe. Asham DG got a suspicion diagnosis M54.16 in my right leg. I'm not sure what that means. Have been sleeping even worse, so I'm quite tired. Maybe I once again have to watch afterwards, double speed. But then you miss out on my Suki smooth voice. Chris B, it's that time of the month, sitting here enjoying another roundup with my girl. Only this one is super special. I thank you again for that. And we'll go one more, and then we're going to get going. Wow, there's a lot of people vaccinated. Nice. Good job, team. Good job, team. Look, we're all in this together, all right? We're making the best out of it. We're trying to get the world back in order. Here, let me read this last one. Ryan Buckingham. Hey, Jeff, would you please say happy birthday to my daughter, Keanu? Happy birthday, Keanu. I hope you have a great one. I think she would like that pretty much. It's her 12th, and she is so excited to watch her first live stream with me. That's awesome. Keanu, look, you're 12. I know bad language isn't really going to bother you that much. But look, just because I curse like a sailor, don't do it in school, okay? Yeah, you don't want to get in trouble in school as much as I did. Trust me, it's not a good idea. Although I did want to mention this. Is it going to be weird going back to things being kind of normal? Did anybody out there start to kind of get used to things not being normal? I mean, I kind of did. Sort of. I mean, it was at least it was different. It was interesting. It was engaging, and eventually led me to being incredibly morbidly depressed. So I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out myself. You know. All right. Okay, so we're gonna start out with some truth or talk. How I've crafted the roundup this month is we're gonna be getting like a lot of the anti-vaxxer stuff out of the way before we get to the really truly weird stuff. But this is also included because it is fascinating and it is Wingnut. So Verstine here, we're not watching most of it because it's boring and it's crap. But I thought this was interesting.
We posted this dude that was he was like, he was a nurse and he was like, I got my vaccine. The robots are like in my brain. I feel them synthesizing with my body. Like he was mocking people that were afraid of getting microchipped. And then he like died the next day. And it was just like, dude, the joke would have been funnier if you didn't die the next day.
Things that totally happened.
That was just like, and it's like, it's fucked up that he died. But he was making fun of people that are anti-Voldemort because they are, they are victims of Voldemort injury. And they have been, this is funny. Sorry for trying to...
Who is it in Harry Potter? Like one of the main characters that actually got killed by Voldemort? I can't remember. It wasn't Dumbledore. That was Snape. Snape kills Dumbledore, by the way. Spoilers, sorry. Yeah, she uses Voldemort because she thinks that if she doesn't say vaccines, but otherwise says a bunch of anti-vax stuff, she won't get booted off of Facebook because her main Truther Talk channel is gone. Gone. I don't, she doesn't look very healthy necessarily, but yeah, I don't know, man. It's crazy.
Keep a straight face. Voldemort injury, and they've had horrific, experiences because of Voldemort's. That's how anti-Voldemorts are made, you guys. Like, I
didn't have that much change. It's been business as usual for me. People still gotta eat.
And for some reason, it didn't read, besides the face mask and not seeing my friends in person for 14 months. Yeah. I don't know. Man, Streamlabs is all screwed up. Okay, we'll talk about that more in a little bit. Yeah, Cedric is a victim of Voldemort violence. But she means people who are vaccine injured.
One day it was like, I can't, I wonder what it's like to be an anti-Voldemort. And I'm just going to join those people. Dude, you lose friends. People think you're crazy. People don't want your kids around you. Because they think that you're a fucking nutcase.
Yeah, you are. You're a nutcase. Look, here's the thing. Once again, I have to reiterate. This is my categorization, and I hope that most people think that this is a good categorization and you adopt it as well, but I'm not going to tell you what to do. My main thing when somebody is anti-vax, because I'm not afraid to fucking say it, is if they're just somebody who is bought into a bunch of fear propaganda, I feel bad for them. And yeah, I might not actually want them around my kid because my kid can't get vaccinated. And if for some reason my kid gets COVID and then accidentally gives it to some little old lady who wasn't vaccinated yet, then I would feel real bad. So yeah, as a public health thing, sure. But if you're an anti-vaxxer who promotes anti-vax shit like this, yeah, you're an asshole. Don does doodles. I'm so sorry it's not reading it out. Man, stupid Streamlabs. We'll all read it out in just a little bit.
You can only work certain jobs. You get hate mails and hate videos. Yeah.
Hello.
So it's not like I'm doing it for fun, but what fulfills me is when I get, letters when people tell me that, they did research and they decided not to vaccinate their child, or they're grateful that I'm able to speak out, because a lot of people can't. It's already like enough being deformed. And you talk about being black, like be deformed. That's like, people like cry about being black. Oh my God, it hurts so much to be black. It's such an awful, awful life. But, try being like handicapped or autistic or, or even a little person. Like that shit is, the discrimination is off the chain,
What the fuck does this have to do with being an anti-vaxxer? What?
So, damn, I went on another tangent. I was talking about, Voldemort's, and those people, they're made because, or when people tell me that they're happy, that I can speak out, it makes me feel great. Or I've informed them of something, or, they even sought out alternative medicine, in order to.
So basically, my life is shit because my opinions are garbage and I believe a bunch of garbage. But when I finally convince somebody else to believe my garbage and I have confirmation bias, it feels good. Weird. That's strange how that works. I don't know, man. That's, yeah. Dude, pretty much everything Verstein says is mega yikes. I'm going to be honest. All right. We got a lot to go through. So we're going to move on. Catching up again. I just got to remember where the hell we were. Q-Tano. Greetings from Seattle. First time on these streams. Can't wait to see what you got in store tonight. Trans rights. Sigurd Lars. Hi, Jeff. I'm currently writing my bachelor thesis on melanoma development and the use of MIR34 as a growth inhibitor of cytoskeleton. as a way to completely inhibit metastasis and induce apoptosis through communication disruption. That sounds awesome. It has been, and I'm realizing this now. Okay, look, here. My major was human biology, and I absolutely loved it. I was all about that. And I stopped going to college way too long ago, and your very kind donation just made me feel so stupid because I've forgotten so much. I might start having to take some Khan Academy courses just so I can catch back up. Oh, man. Ugh. I didn't even have to say anything, and you would have never known. I just wanted to share my embarrassment with everybody. Night Sun got shot yesterday. Bang, bang. Thank you again, Darth Acutis. Dan does doodles with very, very generous $40, and I'm sorry it didn't read out. Happy May, Jeff. Sadly, the package I sent isn't set to arrive till tomorrow. That's a couple of people. Would love if you could show off the Mandalorian photos I sent next roundup. Cheers to the weirdness. Oh, yeah. You're the guy that made the Mandalorian armor with your dad. I can't wait to see it. Mysterious Senor Hilter. I got my second shot today. I was skeptical about getting it at all since it was moonshotted, but I got it because of my immunodeficient friend. That is a caring friend. And we'll do one more before we get going to the next one, because you're really going to like this one. Holly Gamble says, happy to catch you live. Currently waiting at the vet with my hospice pupper buddy. So glad to have something to take my mind off of it. Everyone hug your fur babies extra tight for me. From mine to yours. Thank you so much. My heart goes out to you, Holly. We love our fur babies. Okay. I know what you've been thinking. You've been sitting there probably for months. Probably for months while the world has been in absolute chaos. You see all of the disruption on the news. You see all of the horrible things happening out in the world. You got the COVID, and then you got the whole discussion over the vaccines, and you're trying to figure out what exactly you should be doing. And I'm sure, just like you have wondered what Jesus Christ thinks about the vaccines. I'm sure you have. I mean, wouldn't you? Wouldn't anyone? Well, thankfully, this woman channels Jesus Christ for us. And she asked Jesus what he thought about the vaccine.
Those situations. So I'm going to ask Jesus if he can, in his introduction, if he can address that a little bit for us.
Oh, thank you so much.
So let's see what he has to say to us today. You are blessed beings indeed. I am that one that you know as Jesus. And as we have said ad nauseum, things are building, pressures are building, conflicts are building, decisions are being made, and consequences are being experienced. It's important for each of you to understand that the most powerful aspect of health and healing that you have available to you is your Course in Miracles practice. This is your spiritual immunity.
I should probably point out, Course in Miracles practice is it's a program that this woman sells on the internet. It's an online course. And apparently the Son of God is a real big fan. It's strange how that works.
It is also your health immunity, because when you are at a high frequency, very little can touch you indeed. And when we say very little can touch you, what we mean is the lower frequency realms have a great deal of difficulty going up. If you are in a higher frequency, you can certainly go down. You can go and help people who are of a lower frequency. You can engage in conversations with people who are holding a lower frequency. And if you're well practiced in your Course in Miracles disciplines, you will feel when you are losing your frequency, and you can gracefully back out of any situation. Now, as far as the vaccine goes, we want you to understand that there is a reality, if you will, in terms of the physical body and what it is encountering. So if you are a Course in Miracles student and you are painting your house with, let's say, oil paint, and you decide not to wear a respirator, you are going to probably have some serious health effects of engaging with that poison, because you know it's poison and you're choosing to engage with it. You are, we'll say, dancing with the devil a little bit there. If you choose to use a toxic substance and take all necessary precautions, so in that case of using oil paint, you would wear a respirator that's designed for oil paint, that is designed to prevent those gases from accessing your body. We would not say that you are functioning in fear. We would say that you're functioning using your intelligence. Now, there are those beings who say, if you are high enough frequency, nothing will touch you. Nothing will touch you. And what we want to say is very, very few beings on the planet are of that frequency. That is an extremely rare frequency.
So to try and sum up a little bit, because we're about to get to the meat and potatoes here. As long as you are spiritually bolstered enough of a higher vibrational frequency, you know, Jesus, he talked about it in the Bible all the time. Raise your vibration, right? Like, I think all of Luke was nothing about just vibrating.
Okay, but imagine if Jesus possessed her and then just said, vaccinate your kids, I'm not.
I'm not running a daycare up here. Also, love from St. Paul. Thank you. All right.
Where you can transmute anything. Now, both of those things are true. You have the ability to raise your frequency and become somewhat immune from things. But do you want to play with poison? That is the question. And we would say to you, if you're a Course in Miracles student, are you confident enough in your Course in Miracles practice? Are you confident enough that you are nothing but love? Are you confident enough that your frequency is so high that playing with poisons is something that you would be willing to do? Most of you would quickly put your hand up and say, oh no, I still have resentments. Oh no, I still have fears. I still have things that I'm working on.
Translation. Here's the very basic translation. If you are not far enough into her online course that you are sufficiently brainwashed into thinking that your vibration is high enough, don't get the vaccine because it's poison. It's poison. You have to become Christ-like. You have to follow the teachings of Jesus as told through this very convincing English woman, who for some strange reason Jesus has an English accent too. Look, I'm as surprised as you, but I'm totally convinced. As long as you've taken the advanced courses and you are sufficiently vibrating, then it's okay if you take the toxic vaccines, right? That's just...
Hey, Jeff been away for 4 months due to some life troubles. Spreading the truth and improving the world. I've got 4 months of wingnuts to catch up on.
Yeah. and some passions. 13 is actually somebody who usually watches the Passion Project with us. Good to see you back, though, and thank you very much. That's very generous of you. Sorry about the Streamlabs blasting people's ears. I'm trying to balance between these like super quiet videos and yeah, some people don't know how to do audio mastering. You would think if somebody was the chosen representative of Jesus Christ on this planet, on this earthly plane, he would at least spring to take her to have her take like an audio mastering course. You would think so. But strangely enough, Jesus is very frugal, and he only wants smart investments. Also, he doesn't really understand technology very well, but that's okay. We won't hold it against him. He apparently is really dumb about vaccines, too. All right. GRX, hey, did you hear about the medical people getting fixed and death threats for combating misinformation on TikTok? I have heard some of that, yeah. I keep meaning to try and get more involved on TikTok, and then I don't. Yeah, I just don't. I don't know. MDV Mike, hi Jeff, Miss Anti-vaxxer Voldemort's thoughts are deformed. I agree. Lauren Oliver, I missed your responses because I had to go get my weed. So have my money so I can hear you say my name. And you try to pronounce my written word. Much love to the Roundup. Trans rights. Haggard Hair, just want to say a big thank you. You made me laugh and helped me keep my mind off of how much I miss my fiance. Haven't seen him in 18 months because of closed borders. Oh, that's awful. Oh, man. That's terrible. A shout out to binational couples and families. Absolutely. Raisha X. So speaking of Harry Potter, I recently had to put down my 20-year-old cat, Potter. To put in perspective how old he was, this cat predated 9/11 and the release of Halo 1. Holy shit. That's an old cat. I think my cat was born in 2004. My cat's really old, too. Right behind him. Asham DG, you can Google ICD-10. I got a suspicion of something with my sciatic nerve. It's painful, so my sleep is even worse than normal. The Roundup is my joy. Upliftment. I can't read today, man. From my pain. Let's see how long I can watch. I'm rooting for you. Strange Demon Child. I don't know why this one didn't read either. Okay, but imagine if Jesus possessed her and then just said, vaccinate your kids. I'm not running a daycare up here. Also, love from St. Paul. Oh, that did kind of read, didn't it? Well, thank you again. Randomness. You would think Jesus would have better public speaking skills, and other filler words are not needed, and pauses after a sentence ends are generally needed. Otherwise, the sentences run together. Hail Satan, hail yourself, trans rights. Indeed. Thank you again, 13. Scooter the Duck. First time catching the Roundup live. Found out I'm pregnant today after 9 years of trying. This is a great way to celebrate. Can we get some congratulations to Scooter, please? That's fantastic. And 13 says, foot text. Bam. Okay. We're not going to take a whole lot of time on this video. We're probably just going to watch just a little bit of it and then move straight on to the next one. This is going to piss you off a little bit. This is from a channel called Animal Cracker Dr. Doug Willen. He's an animal chiropractor. Now, we're just going to watch a little bit of it, and I'm going to explain to you what just happened.
And what's interesting about the atlas is if the atlas has tension, it'll tense up the whole spine, because most of the spinal cord, or a big part of the spinal cord attachment inside the rings of the vertebrae, the most attachments are up at the top bone called the atlas. And if there's twisting on that, almost like this, like did you ever make a towel that you twist up and you snap someone with? Now here, hold this end of the towel. So pretend this is the spinal cord, and most of the twisting happens at the top. So if the whole spinal cord is tense or torqued, and I can loosen up the top, and I'm going to get right
All right,
here.
watch this.
I'm going to pull this down a little bit. Oh, got it. And I felt it move a little bit. Now,
Did you catch it? Did you see it? Did you see him just pop that cat's back? Because he didn't. He didn't pop the goddamn cat's back. It's bullshit. It's absolutely bullshit. I watched the fuck out of this video. He does like horses and things, and he'll like pick up the horse and be like, huh, and you don't hear anything because nothing happened. Nothing happened. People are paying this dude a shit ton of money to give chiropractic adjustments that he probably isn't actually doing. I might get sued if I say that. It is of my opinion, because I see no actual evidence for it, that there is no actual legitimate adjustments being done. I can say with all confidence that there is no reason that a cat needs to be chiropractically adjusted. It's not a studied field. It has never been a studied field. This dude is a prick. And he's not a goddamn doctor. Anyway, yeah, I thought you guys might appreciate seeing this. It looks like animal abuse, but really, if you're asking my opinion, because I don't think he actually just did anything to that cat, I think it's just wallet abuse, okay? I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty confident in that. All right. Now, so I don't think that guy abused an animal, but content warning for this one. This is actual animal abuse. You don't see animal abuse, but you're going to hear about it, and it's fucked up.
This is called the suicide scorpion spell, as I've already said. And what it is designed to do is to cause your enemy to commit suicide. It infects them like a mental illness with fear, terror, panic, pain, anxiety, and torment, as well as the consistent thought to commit suicide, to put themselves out of their own misery. And the scorpion is notorious for committing suicide whenever it's cornered. You can take a scorpion and put it inside of a container that it can't see out of, and within a few hours it will drive its stinger into the back of its skull, taking its own life. The same thing, it will do the same thing if it's surrounded by fire. So what we're going to do is put the scorpion inside the jar, place the mirror there, stack the candles around the jar, and light each of them. All right, when this scorpion looks up, it's going to see a bigger, scarier scorpion cornering him inside this jar through the magnification of his reflection. It'll be larger, 10 times larger. As these candles burn down, this glass will heat up, and he will also see that he is surrounded by flame as well as cornered by a bigger, scarier scorpion. At this point, the fear and panic sets in, and the scorpion will commit suicide.
All right, that's enough of that. We're going to look at his website. So here's the thing. That's a spell. Now, I've covered J.S. Garrett before. I've covered quite a few of the black magic fucking people. And this is probably the worst one that I've even heard of. Usually it's just a bunch of mushmouth garbage, a bunch of stupid-ass shit. You know, if you really want to become a mystic vampire, you need to suck down the unholy cock of Behemoth and gargle Jezebel's balls. Or some stupid-ass shit like that. But this is actually somebody torturing a fucking animal. If you think that's bad enough, he sells the spell, Suicide Scorpion Course, for $59. As part of our Baneful Course series, JS teaches you how to implement transferring the fear and panic that a scorpion feels when it's trapped, surrounded by fire, and amplified by a 10 times mirror to see a bigger scorpion. So the basic idea behind this, and I'm gonna be full on blunt about this kind of shit. The whole idea behind this is that if you have somebody that you hate so much, you want them to commit suicide, you can then abuse an animal. Well, I have to tell you, if you're somebody who is willing to do even just one of those things, but especially if you do both those things, you are an actual piece of shit. If you hate somebody that much that you want them to suffer that much and die, at least get the fucking guts to go and do something about it yourself. Casting black magic. You fucking wanker. What a fucking wanker. And then, if you're actually torturing animals to death, you're a piece of shit. And I hope someday the Scorpion Overlords finally finish their grand mutation, and then they take up arms against people like J.S. Garrett and sting him to death. In Minecraft. Anyway, yeah, now that I've depressed the shit out of you, we'll watch it. We'll watch something kind of crazy that's a little bit more fun. Raisha says, man, Brock really let himself go. That's true. Dragon of the West says, just finished my biology final, and this lady is frustrating me. Anyway, here's some of my tax return for all the laughs and cringes. Good to see you again, Dragon of the West. I miss you, buddy. Sip says, another quick tip, because I wanted to say we're not even an hour in, and you've made my entire month better. Stay fucking awesome. Have a great month, you grungy, not vampire man. I am definitely not a vampire. Sam Visser says, shoot, I'm late. Hope everyone's month went well. Bring on the crazy. Randomness says, can't do animal abuse. Be back in 10 minutes. I totally understand. Totally understand. T.A. Brian, that cat video, glad it was just a scam. It is. And BC Brandt says, isn't it illegal to pay someone to mess with your putty? 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 I don't know what that means. All right. You like it when I say wanker? He is a wanker. J.S. Garrett is a fucking wanker. What a fucking prick. Fuck that guy. Yeah, dude, that's what we need. We need to throw him in the rad scorpion
Everyone wish Janie, the wonderful lady behind Alive Gardens, to get well.
Yes, Janie, get better. Janie, I gave you a shout out earlier in the show. Janie's the person behind Olive Gardens. Doxed. Or Danny also said, holiday money is in this month, throwing some your way. and then the rest of it. Yeah. All right, that's the last of the animal abuse. All right, guys. I hate that I even had to like clarify in saying that, but it's true. You don't have to worry about that. No more content warnings for that crap. But yeah, J.S. Garrett, you're a piece of shit. Okay? Hex me, bitch. Fuck you. All right. So this is coming to us from Steven Rodriguez. For those of you who remember, he's the guy who used to be a doctor and likes to stick needles in his face because he thinks it's healing. It, like, magically heals stuff. But anyway, here we go. This is him getting in trouble for not wanting to wear a mask, and this is hilarious. Play.
So,
following what our protocols are to be shopping in our store. We have asked him to leave. He's being disruptive on the premises of the store. So I would like an officer here to escort the gentleman off of my premises, please. The black male, blue jeans, red shirt, black jacket. I don't know. He won't listen, so
Just
now
wait
we're
for it.
in
wait a
the
minute.
shelving
So
area.
you won't listen to me. I'm trying to explain to you why you're wearing the mask.
I am on the exit side of the store. My name is Josh.
You want my name?
All right, thank you. Look,
So-
at this point, we've given you the options in our store. We've told you months ago when you were in
So,
here.
so this is America.
I understand that this is
So,
America.
so this is America,
This is also a privately owned company.
and this is
thought this was
it's
America.
it's an open company.
Privately owned company.
So it doesn't matter. It is a American company.
It's also privately owned.
So you're saying that, so do people have memberships here? If it's a private organization like a golf club, a club, or a membership like a white supremacist membership,
Can we exit the store, please?
so are black supremacists.
Can we exit the store, please? We've given you the options that you have available to
So
shop
you're
in our
going to put
store.
me
You
out
don't-
of your store.
I'm going to put you out of your store because you cannot follow our simple guidelines in order to shop inside of the store.
So
Totally
I have to wear
reasonable.
a
Totally
piece of toilet paper on my
You
face.
have to wear a mask if you want to shop inside the store. We
So-
have other options. If you don't want to wear this, that you can use the
No,
shop.
no, that's discriminatory.
No, it's not.
Yes,
No, it's
that
not.
is.
We ask this of everyone, not certain
It
people.
doesn't matter. So I have an excuse.
There is no excuse. If you don't want to wear it, then
How in the hell is being asked to wear a mask when everybody is being asked to wear a mask discriminatory? That is the exact opposite of discrimination. You cannot be discriminating if everybody has to do that. If the rules are the same for everybody, that's the exact opposite of... Fuck it. Also, my spacebar is now not working. That's weird.
you have the simple
No,
option.
no. I have a disability.
Okay, then we can then.
I have a disability.
You have a disability. That's perfectly
I
fine.
have a disability.
We have options for you
Nope,
to shop.
nope.
Yes, we
I
do.
want to be free to shop freely.
Mm-hmm.
That's like freedom. That's like
We have
that's like
options where you
I
can
pledge
utilize our
allegiance to the
website.
flag. I don't pledge allegiance to wear a toilet paper,
that's
a
fine.
face burqa.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. And you know, it's a filter. It's actually collecting.
We have had this conversation
Okay,
multiple times
so.
when you've been in the store. You're wasting my time at this time.
Wait a minute.
You are.
You can go. You're wasting
Well,
my
I'm
time.
waiting here for the
So
cops to come
so
here
your
to
time
ask
is
you to
better
leave.
than worth more than my time.
Well, you are wasting my time because
Then you can
won't follow
go.
a simple guideline
Please,
to
you
shop
can
in the
go.
store.
You can go.
You can't go because you're still here without what we require to be inside the store.
See, I like Lauren's take on this. You have to wear pants in there too, I bet. Fascist. That's right. Free the I don't know. I'm not going there.
So y'all are being Nazi. Y'all are being like y'all are guarding me from shopping.
I am guarding
I'm
you.
not a threat.
I am guarding
I'm
you.
not a threat.
Can you guys leave, please?
Oh. So were y'all gonna tackle me and?
All right. We're done with that. So I'm sure you're just as shocked as I am that the man who likes to stick needles in his face, claiming that it heals things, is a rampant anti-masker. I mean, I wouldn't have called it, personally speaking. I wouldn't have thought that would be the case, but, I guess I would have been wrong. Don't worry, that's not the last time we'll be seeing Dr. Steven Rodriguez here on the Roundup. Oh my God. I'm just going to move into this next one because, like, as I'm looking at the time that we've already spent on the Roundup and then looking at the programming, I'm like, holy shit. Okay, yeah, let's just go straight to the next one. This is great. Ladies and gentlemen, I know that you spend every single month, just like me, wondering if he's still around, wondering if he's still kicking, wondering if the great black dragon, the penultimate being of creation incarnate, is still alive in his gross, rotting body. And you know what? He is.
It's 2:18 p.m. Sunday, May 16th, 2021.
Yeah.
I'm making this video for Mr. Fauci.
Take your time, Jay. Take your
This
time.
video will be made to come to you. I'll make sure it does.
Oh, okay. Gonna use your magic, Great Black Dragon?
So you'll see it before I die, before this body dies. Hell, I'll never die. Can't get rid of me.
That which is not alive can never die.
You've seen this face a few times, but early this morning, you saw it really clear. It's about an 8-foot tall face looking right at you.
Damn. I guess 11 days ago, Dr. Fauci woke up to some spooky shit. This fucking face, 8 foot tall, staring at him going,
All you do is spew lies. It's rather disgusting. But you know what you and your wife did. You all know what you did, what you've done, what you're doing now.
No. Bad Mr. Fauci.
There's a price to pay for everything. This isn't a threat.
Just so
I
we're
wanted
clear.
you to see the face behind who's coming to see you.
It's not a threat, FBI. It's not. I promise.
You can call it an omen, whatever you want. I don't care. Doesn't matter. This body will be dead this year. And you're well aware of what you're doing.
You know, you scamp. You
You've been
scamp.
extremely abusive.
Naughty.
When this body dies, I'll be free. Finally, forever. The energy you felt every time I come to see you, especially this morning, which is the strongest time yet, you looked at me and you were upset. It's like, every time I see this guy, this face, it's, well, karma's a bitch.
Okay. Listen, here's the thing. Here's the thing that I can't quite wrap my fucking head around this, all right? So from this guy's fucking perspective, Dr. Anthony Fauci is part of a mastermind, secret cabal that has been enslaving us with this crazy-ass pandemic conspiracy shit, right? It's all involved with all this shit. There's China involved. There's Antifa involved. There's a fucking Democrat crime family involved, and it's causing all of this fucking mayhem. Brrr. So Dr. Anthony Fauci is part of this massive, evil, Illuminati fucking kill grid goddamn cabal. And here we have the great black dragon, power incarnate. And he is going to bring justice. He is going to put things right. He is going to fight these forces of evil. He's going to take down Dr. Anthony Fauci with a karmic, destructoid, spooky hovering face. That's how you take him down? I got it. Look. I am not one to question a great black dragon, okay? I don't tend to make it a habit. But if there is somebody so evil, so corrupt, and you want to bring retribution down upon them, I think you can do a little bit better than just having your big, spooky, weirdo face 8 foot tall hovering and staring at him. I expect better, Great Black Dragon. I'm sorry, but you've disappointed me once again. All right, anyway. Someone's got to update my wiki feed. I'm still not on wiki feed. I have been showing off this pure sex for months. Still not on wiki feed. Still not on wiki feed. I don't know how. I don't know how, man. Archmagos, this motherfucker's making me want to turn to corn. Speaking of brass scorpions. Oh, yeah, the scorpion one for sure. Darth Acutus, to J.S. Garrett, we need to talk. Loves Scorponok. That is one hell of a reference. I actually owned the toy of Scorponok. It's a Transformer, guys. Mountain Dew Ramen. Covering up my dong in public is discriminatory. I agree with you. Thank you very much, Boogie Butters. Asham DG, trans rights, my friend. And Secret Lar says Steven Rodriguez sure does have some sort of disability. I'm not a doctor. I can't say for sure. My feet are like uncomfortably pale. You should see my balls. All right. So yes. Okay. All right. Next up. I just recently found this guy. We watched him, I believe, last month. It was either last month or the month before. His name is Papa Duck. I gotta be honest with you guys. This guy depresses the shit out of me. Okay? This video we're about to watch has 41,000 views. 41,000 views, and this dude has 196,000 subscribers. Look, is it jealousy? Yes. Yes, it is. But you'll understand my pain when you just listen to this shit, okay? Just.
What's happening? It's your boy Papa Duck. Like, comment, subscribe. If you're on YouTube, hit the notification so you're notified every time I drop a video. Look below. Yes, you will see our merch store. Appreciate everybody that have been purchasing. Everything y'all purchase on our merch store goes back to this channel to help spread this message. Now listen, very, very important. I was going back and forth with somebody in the comment, respectfully though. We wasn't arguing or nothing like that, but I did a video about how Microsoft created a digital hard drive that can download your DNA onto that hard drive and basically transfer your consciousness, your soul, whatever you want to call it, from out of this avatar into a computer.
Yeah.
He thought I was nuts. I tell y'all, people, I can't make this stuff up. And a lot of this stuff, me personally, I've been knowing about since I was younger, man. We talking 13, 14, 15 years old. But listen, there's a movie called Replicas. Same guy from The Matrix plays in this movie. This is the cover to that movie.
By the way, that movie is really fucking awful. It's a really, really, really bad movie. Poor Keanu Reeves. If you think for some reason Keanu Reeves can't actually act, go watch the movie The Gift. He acts the shit out of that movie. He's really fucking good. He just has a tendency to either be these awesome Hollywood blockbuster roles, but if he ever tries to take a dramatic role, he usually gets like a really shit director. But anyway, this movie sucked, but yeah, let's keep going.
Now, what I'm telling you is, go watch that damn movie. That movie is explaining exactly what I'm telling y'all, and I'm gonna give y'all a small recap. Basically, this guy is a I don't know if he's a scientist or whatever the case may be, right? But basically, what he does is he's been hired by this company to do exactly what I'm telling you, to transfer people's consciousness from out of their body into a computer or into a computerized avatar from out of this shell. This is just a shell. Into a computer or a body.
It's a movie.
A computer body.
It's a movie.
I'm telling you, he lost his whole family in a car wreck.
Yeah.
So he was forced to transfer his wife and his 2 kids. One of his kids
Technically, he wasn't forced to do shit, but whatever, it's fine.
Couldn't at first, but I don't want to tell the whole movie. So basically, go watch that movie. It's called Replicas. That movie's gonna show you, just like all these other movies are showing you, what the fuck is about to happen.
It's a movie.
That's why I keep telling y'all, wake up.
It's a movie.
The hell up. Y'all already know the role that Hollywood plays into all this bullshit.
It's a movie.
I tell y'all all the time, they just throw these ideas at you, massage this idea into your head, so when it hits you and it comes, you're already familiar with it. Why would they do a movie like this if this is not true? Why?
Because it's a movie.
They've been trying to do this, not trying, they're actually doing this.
Because it's a movie!
And y'all running out getting that right there, what they telling y'all to go get that y'all need, y'all line up by the droves, that has a part to play into this too also. You get what I'm saying?
Why would they do it? Why would they do it? Oh my god. Because it's a movie! Fuck! God damn it. So the main reason why I can't stand Papa Duck is probably most of his videos are, hey guys, I watched this movie and it's happening in real life. Because of course it is. Why would they make a movie about something that isn't happening right now? Yeah, it's a movie. All right, so let's catch up real quick. And then I have actually a really nice palate cleanser, a very, very fun little thing that I want to share with you guys. Oh, shit. Okay. Precious81. Hey, Jeff, finally caught a live roundup. Here is Super Chat. Thank you so much, Precious. Secret Lars, can we get the Great Black Dragon's Bad Dragon? If somebody wants to send a bad dragon to the Black Dragon, I don't know what he might stick crystals in it or something. I don't know. Maybe. Dragon of the West says, I was hoping Jeff was in a Robin Hood outfit based on the thumbnail, and I am disappointed! Look, it's not Robin Hood. The thumbnail is not Robin Hood. The thumbnail is Robin Hood Men in Tights. It's important. The distinction is important. Mel Brooks is a god. Mel Brooks is amazing. And I have to rewatch that movie now. I was thinking about it all morning, and then I was like, what the fuck am I going to make for a thumbnail? Oh, yeah. Glass Galahad, creating art plus coffee plus finally managing to catch a roundup equals the best possible end to a really rough week. Hope everyone's doing well. Well, I'm aces. I feel fucking great. Thank you very much again, Boogie Butters. Lauren Oliver, Papa Duck can dual deaded Jeff. That's right. Sarthos Jachruga. Every video be like, what kind of drugs? Pretty much. Griffin Doggo, out of context Jeff quote, I just want there to be enough incest to traumatize them. So people should join us for passions. Oh, yeah. So for those of you who don't know, I do have a Twitch channel. It's called twitch.tv/RealJeffHoliday. Every other weekend, so not this Saturday, but a week from this Saturday, every other weekend, me and my buddy Ian watch 5 episodes of the craziest soap opera ever made. It's called Passions. And we have a drinking game, and it's really, really damn fun. So you should come and join us at some point. It's great. Noon 30 Pacific Standard Time, every other Saturday. Lauren Oliver, it's a movie! Yes, it is just a movie. Dragon of the West, this guy's been watching too much Altered Carbon and thinks he's Takeshi Kovacs. I did like season 2, but not as much as season 1. And season 1 had some really bad actors, but it was still a great show. Boogie Butters, fucker can't tell reality from Hollywood, so dumb. I mean, yeah, but the dude is probably earning like 10 times more on YouTube than I am, so I can say he's dumb. But he's also kind of smart in a different way. And Secret Lara says, is Papa Duck a Thermian? A Thermian from the Crab Nebula? Is that a Galaxy Quest reference? If it is, you're my new best friend. Everybody Gibbs says, watching Papa Duck reminds me of saying they have in the South when encountering someone who is monumentally stupid. Bless his heart, he tries so hard. Yeah, that's very common. That's a good one. All right, guys. So I'm going to treat you, I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. Mems is actually not available to give me a break yet. She will be in about an hour. But my first break, I talked to my buddy Joey. His name is Joey Helpish, and he is a musician. He's a wonderful guy. He does music therapy for people dealing with traumas or for young kids who are struggling with whatever problems they're struggling with. And he also makes some of the most hilarious or fun or visceral or meaningful music I've ever heard. I love this dude. I put the link in the description if you guys want to check out some more. I'm going to play this song for you guys. It's a little over 2 minutes, and it'll give me just enough time to go to the bathroom, and it helps me promote somebody who's actually a very dear friend of mine. So enjoy. I'll be right back.
You're whining, 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 whine. You sit there holding up the line, and then you go and tell me to wait until it is my time. And then here come the tone police, and they come barking at me, telling me to breathe and calmly. All my pain they won't believe. Are you fucking kidding me? This is getting quite insane. Every time that you abuse, yeah, you twist and shift the blame. Are you fucking kidding me? This is getting quite insane. I'm so sick and tired of you living rent-free in my brain. They pile on the expectation. They seem to enjoy testing patience. My experience is no less valid if I don't use the proper cadence. Are you fucking kidding me? This is getting quite insane. Every time that you abuse, yeah, you twist and shift the blame. Are you fucking kidding me? This is getting quite insane. I'm so sick and tired of you living rent-free in my brain. Are you fucking kidding me? This is getting quite insane. Every time that you abuse, yeah, you twist and shift the blame. Are you fucking kidding me? This is getting quite insane. I'm so sick and tired of you living rent-free in my brain.
So if you like that, there's the link in the description. Please go give my buddy Joey a subscribe. He's fantastic. He's one of the sweetest people on the fucking planet. Absolutely love him. And I vibed with that quite a bit too. because I think there are definitely some people out there that I live rent-free in their head, and despite my best efforts, sometimes there are some people that live rent-free in my head. I think we can all kind of relate to that for sure. All right, what's next? Oh, shit. Oh, God. Okay. This takes a little bit of explanation. So, we are going to engage in a cringe challenge. This is something different. This is Troy Casey, certified health nut. This is called 10 Minutes of Unfettered Truth. Where have all the real men gone? Let that sink in. So what we're going to do, I'm going to play the video. And when you are absolutely sick of his shit, I want you to type out tap out. Okay? And if there are more people saying tap out than stay in, we will tap out. The goal is, because listen, I am a finely tuned, humble cringe merchant. I watch this shit all the fucking time. Half my life is dedicated to having to be constantly inundated by this shit. I have to watch this crap all fucking month. If you can outlast me before I tap out, kudos to you. But I don't know, man. It might be too much for me too. Here we go.
Okay, guys, before you watch this video, I'm announcing
we're
the Man
skipping
Plan,
this shit.
Taos, New Mexico, June. Baby.
Welcome, Troy Casey.
Thank you so much. Yes, President of Planet Earth. If you did not get the memo, I am President of Planet Earth. And this is my man Shams, the Vice President. And so I'm going to bring up my homies here because I like having them with me. Jim, Special Forces, Green Beret, you can come up here. We got Rich, we got Eric, of course. I like having my homies with me. Strong men. We need strong men. Right? We've been sold a bill of goods. Feminism and ideas that separate the family. Right? And they also are poisoning the food, which is feminizing men. Whoa. And castrating. It's time for men to stand up. The sacred gift of anger to say, stop poisoning the air, the water, and the soil. So again, I'm President of Planet Earth. My mission is to raise human consciousness and change all systems. My vision is clean air, water, soil, and equitable systems for all mankind. In my lifetime, I'm here to ground that into the earth. So first, I'd like to give it up for God, the Creator.
Amen, Troy. And all 30 people listening to me on this lawn right now.
The ancestors that have walked before us on this land, the Yavapai, the Hopi, the Navajo. Grateful for my grandmother, Marguerite Yemens, my grandmother on my father's side, Eileen Casey, my father, James Casey, my mother, Ann Phillips. I'm grateful for all the ancestors.
Oh, okay. It's good. It's grateful for his ancestors. All right.
The earth. I posted the Freedom Rally on my social media yesterday, and on multiple places, including YouTube and Instagram, people ask freedom for what? Okay?
Here we go.
So let's keep this on point. There's 5 points that we're going to talk about. Freedom of speech is a God-given right. It just so happens that the Constitution of the United States of America is the only place on the planet to have our God-given rights written down. The only law that you can break is do harm. So do no harm. Everything else is a bunch of legislation to make white-collar crime legal, right? So recognize that. and know who you are as a sovereign being, autonomous.
Okay.
You don't need your free speech rights. You have them completely.
Okay. Okay.
We're all children of God. Never forget that. The next we have is freedom of choice. Who's going to tell me I can wear whatever I want? I got my fashion on fleek every day. You going to put something over my beautiful face and block the first level of nutrition that's coming into me besides the sun, oxygen? Fuck you. I ain't taking that. Again, we need strong men using the sacred gift of anger to cut through the shit that we've been sold through social engineering. Make no mistake, all the ideas you were sold in the 20th century are coming to fruition right now. All the Disney nonsense that you've been sold, all the pancakes and the grains for breakfast, what did that do? It made us fat as hell. 70% of the American people are obese or overweight. Recognize. Cut the shit. Call a spade a spade. True sovereignty, you want sovereignty? Be healthy. You want to change the world? Become the change you wish to see in the world, as Gandhi said. What does that mean?
Just
Become
wait
a
for
sovereign being. Only put natural elements in the old pie hole, right? You want to see how healthy you are? Bam! Look in the toilet bowl. And we got freedom of movement, right? Everybody see those Qigong masters, 80, 90 years old? Ancient technology, 5,000 years old.
Oh,
I want to
fuck
move
off.
my body.
You want to see
until
how
the
healthy you
day
are? Look
I
at your
die.
poop.
Exercise is a necessity, not a luxury. Move your body. Walking is the best way to exercise every single day, right? Keep it simple, but move your body. The purpose of exercise is to move the lymph. A stagnant body of water turns into a cesspool. Recognize the poisons that are coming out of the sky. Recognize the poisons that are in the soil. Recognize the poisons that are in the water. The fluoride, the fluoramine, the chloride, chloramine. All the drugs, and they're using reconstituted water up in the snow bowl up in Flagstaff. And the Navajo are pissed.
Poison
Why?
mean?
Because it's turning the frogs gay. All the contraceptives are turning the frogs gay. This isn't just Alex Jones bullshit. It's got some truth, right? Recognize, look it up. Cross-reference everything I say. This is the truth, guys. Freedom of choice. You can't have choice if you have no knowledge, right? Knowledge applied is power. Let's face that, okay? Sorry for screaming in your ear, but I'm getting my point across. Freedom! Freedom! Freedom of assembly. God bless. Thank you guys all for coming out here. Brandy for putting this on, all the hard work that she's done with all the common law brothers and sisters. But Brandy kicked ass. So thank you so much, Brandy. And finally, I want to talk about freedom of health. And it's so important. I specialize in cleanse and detox for the last 33 years. I've been juicing. I'm 55 years old. These are my results. If you want bias, look in the scientific literature because it's always there. If you want results, look in the mirror. What's coming out of the skies? Strontium, barium, aluminum. Aluminum goes up into your brain. Glyphosate, it's ubiquitous. They found it in the Arctic. They found it in women's breast milk and fetal tissue. It's ubiquitous, it's pervasive. Knowledge is power. Take the glyphosate out of the body and the aluminum with binders and with chelators. Everything that I represent up here with this superfood company I work with, everybody needs to do my detox as a regular and constant basis. Cleanse and detox is no longer a health protocol. It is a survival mechanism. Recognize. You need chelators to get the glyphosate out of the tissue, and you need binders, cracked chlorella, clays, charcoal, etc. Get your knowledge on with Cleanse and Detox. You want to talk about it? You talk to this man, Rich. Homeboy's cock D. When you find out stuff about health, it's not going to be in the literature. It's going to be in someone that represents health in front of your face. There's not going to be any question in your mind.
What the fuck?
John's got an event. Food sovereignty is so important. It's my right-hand man right here in Sedona. Shams is the motherfucking man all day, every day. His food sovereignty movement is the most important thing. Wrap your head around food sovereignty. Make sure that is the most important thing. No food, you're dead in 40 to 50 days. No water, you're dead in 4 to 10 days. No oxygen, you're dead in 3 to 5 minutes. Recognize. He's got, not only are we planting food, but it's coming to harvest right now. It's everywhere.
Okay,
so
no,
we're gonna eat it.
no.
What's the date?
That's it. No.
June 18th?
No, I can't, dude. All right, all I see is stay in. You you've beat me. I cannot. You know what really got me? Like all of it is so bad. All of it is so fucking garbage. But getting to the point where he's like, yeah, I'm talking about the sacred anger of strength of men and blah, blah, blah. By the way, this dude is growing food. I'm going to stop and I'm going to talk about how this dude is growing food. That is so fucking cringe to me for some reason. I can't do it. I can't. I'm tapping out. Fuck. Also, this is relevant.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? Turn the friggin' frogs gay. Serious crap. Gay. Frogs, friggin' frogs. It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you. Gay. Frogs. Won't you fight for your life? Frogs, friggin' frogs! I don't like a frogs! Gay, friggin' frogs! Frogs! Friggin' frog crap! Won't you fight the frogs? It's not funny! I'm gonna say it real slow for you. Frogs! Place point.
Fantastic. Super good. Okay, anyway. All right. Yeah, I needed something, man. That took me to the limit. And I was walking along the razor's edge. All right. Amy Easton says, this is Halloween. I think that Joey's song is very, very similar to that, yeah. Eric Franz, getting second Moderna shot next week. Love to you and yours. Tell Mems I hated the Kurt Cobain Spirit Box clip from last month, too. I almost got another clip of that guy for this month's roundup, but I was like, it's too soon. She'll expect it. So, randomness says challenge accepted. Celestial Angel 666, $10 for the 10 cringe. I have beer ready. Save us. Night Sun says, tap out. For everything unholy, I must tap out. Yeah, no, look, you guys are stronger than me. Of course, I already had to watch it once before, but, I'm not even going to try and justify it. You win. I can't fight against all of you. Lauren Oliver, I am thankful for my grandmother, too. Let's all be grateful for our grandparents together. Absolutely. Cherish your grandparents while you have them. I have not had mine for a very long time. Creepy Kitty. Oh no, Uncle Jeff, my stepdad follows this guy. Also, I'm fully COVID vaccinated and not allowed in his house because I could have vaccine radiation. Holy shit. Wait. Who is that? Your stepdad? Your stepdad thinks that because you're fully COVID vaccinated, your stepdad who watches Certified Health Nut thinks that because you're fully COVID vaccinated that you can't come into the house because you have vaccine radiation. Now, I'm not telling you to do anything. But just in case you are so inclined, you could perhaps sometime in the future go back to this video and present this part of the roundup to him. Hi, stepdad. Creepy Kitty informed me about your concerns. It appears that you are under the impression that because somebody is fully COVID vaccinated, that they might be emitting a type of radiation. And I can understand why you might have that concern. If you are somebody who listens to Troy Casey, Certified Health Nut, then you might, in fact, be gullible enough to assume that they are emitting some type of radiation. Well, I am very happy to inform you that they are not. That's not true. But if for the sake of being concerned that they might have some radiation coming off of them, I would like to quell your fears by offering a thus. There is a certain amount of background radiation that naturally emanates from the very real center of this fucking planet. Now, unless you're a fucking flat earther, you have to accept the very basic necessity of how these things work. Physics is still a goddamn thing. And there is no conceivable way in which a person, through one simple jab or two simple jabs, can be inundated with enough radiation that it would be more so than you're exposed to on a daily goddamn basis, not only from the residual radiation of the planet, but the residual radiation coming from the sun. Now, if they were somehow managed to be injected with enough that it would actually leak out and could possibly infect you, they'd already be dead. So my suggestion to you, stepdad of Creepy Kitty, is stop watching so much goddamn YouTube, okay? That's my suggestion. I think we could all, I shouldn't be saying this because I'm a YouTuber. I think we could all do with watching less YouTube. Me included. It's not good for my health. It's not good for my liver. Holy shit. Mickey the Figgy. Hey, Jeff, just wanted to quickly express my gratitude for your willingness to interact with your audience. You're such a sweetie, sending hugs to you and your family. Absolutely. Look, here's the thing, man. We're all just fucking people. We're all just people. I'm just as weird and messed up as anybody else out there in the world. I just happen to have all this bullshit that I do. There's really no difference between any of us. So I'm just very thankful for all of you guys. I'm just happy you're here, and I'm happy to be here too. Having a good time. Need for Speed Weed. Where's all this feminizing food? Might help my dysphoric ass. I have been wondering the same for a while. If we could find that, I'm sure it would cut down a whole lot on people's insurance costs for having to get on, is it HRT? I think it's called. Yeah, it's HRT. Thank you again, Boogie Butters. Meeb says, Jeff should do a day drinking stream where we all just get progressively angry at the sovsits. Yeah. Man, maybe. Chaotic Kitten, I've been exploring my identity and recently discovered that I'm non-binary. I'm trying on she, they pronouns. Well, there you go. Good on you for finding out more about yourself. Raisha says, can't have choice without knowledge. Sounds like a health nut doesn't have a choice then. Staggle says, iron within, iron without. Still in. Celestial Angel 666, take this for the pain you feel and made us feel. Thank you. Strange Demon Child, I also do a detox to purge the estrogen from my body, as the health nut says, but I call it HRT. There you go. Let's do two more, and then I gotta keep moving. Secret Lars, Health Nut is Dunning-Kruger personified. He complains about low testosterone and America being fat. Failing to correlate that fat has aromatase that converts testosterone into estrogen and also serves as an estradiol. God, you're making me feel like I need to go back and retake all my damn biology classes. Estradiol reservoir. Facepalm, also it was GQ. And one more, and then we'll take a break because we gotta keep getting on this next one. Randomness says, why is this such a bop though? Oh, the Alex Jones thing? Yeah, no, it's a classic, man. I hope they never actually got around to. I don't think they ended up putting it in Content ID. I hope not. Okay, so this next one might piss some people off. It pissed me off quite a bit too. I'm not really gonna give you any prime for it. It's just bullshit. It's shitty.
YouTube channel, the autism piece that we did that he put together with Dory is the best presentation surrounding autism I've ever seen. You actually need to send it to Dell. He should watch that with all his people because it will wake them up.
Yeah.
And they're the ones talking about being awake about it. It's like, no, you're missing the issue. Kids with autism or kids with Asperger's or ADD or ADHD, they're not damaged. They're blocked. They basically have a wall and it's a glass wall, right? So it's not something that they can't see out of. They can see everything that's going on, but they can't communicate because that wall is up. And as Dr. Rao touches on in the presentation that we have, the chemical pathways are all jacked up because of the mercury, because of the glyphosate, because of the aluminum, because of some of the other metals. Those are the big three. And their serotonin pathways are screwed up. So let's look at that real quick. Your pineal gland, which is calcified by fluoride, is where melatonin is produced. Why are people taking so many melatonin supplements now? Because they can't sleep, because the freaking pineal gland doesn't work. Yeah. So this is where these two become so important, right? You get your clean slate, you get your zero in. Now,
so before we get to like it gets worse. It gets worse. And look, it's not a very long video, so we don't have to suffer too terribly long. I do apologize, sort of. I mean, this is what you signed up for. But yeah, nothing that he said is even remotely scientific. And you can always tell when something is a bunch of bullshit when they say a bunch of shit that doesn't make sense, and they're like, so that's why you got to get this supplement and you got to get this supplement. You automatically, boom, right fucking then and there, bullshit. Total bullshit.
Restore. But clean slate's going to clean up the mess. It decalcifies the pineal gland. You take your zero in to allow your gut, which is where 95% of neurotransmission is created. So your gut produces the neurotransmitters, which sends the frequencies and the signals of those neurotransmitters to your brain through your vagus nerve. The serotonin goes to the pineal gland, which is now freshly decalcified, which converts serotonin into melatonin. What happens? You're able to go to sleep. But here's the interesting part. And you see this in autistic kids because that pathway is screwed up. They're producing massive levels of serotonin. So naturally, you have the serotonin convert to melatonin, so you're able to go to sleep. The excess serotonin converts to DMT. So you dream. The problem is, in autistic kids, their serotonin levels are spiked all the time, which is converting to DMT. So these kids aren't flighty. They're not there. The kids are high.
There it is. There it is. So, this borderline ancient aliens looking motherfucker over here, his central thesis, and I'm sure he'll present to us at any point in time, his PhD on neurodivergent studies, any moment now, his centralized thesis is that autism is caused by heavy metals and fluoride, and the symptoms of autism are because the kids are just high. They're just tripping balls on DMT, man. They're just tripping balls on DMT. Well, let me clear something up for you. And this is from the heart. I have probably done my body weight in DMT over the years. Not for a very long time. I'm very responsible these days, and I don't advocate any kind of drug use. Of course not. I'm a good boy, and I know how the game works. But as someone who was not always as responsible as I am, and who has probably consumed in various different ways enough DMT that equates his body weight, I can tell you, no! It's nothing alike. It's not even remotely the same. My very, very dear friend who is profoundly autistic does not frequently tell me about the machine elves that are secretly working behind the veil of reality, tinkering away with the giant gearworks of the cosmos. No. Sorry, but no. I have never once heard an autistic person trying to explain to me how a giant lion-faced god bigger than a fucking planet-making nebula spit out a golden rainbow that enveloped them in light and lifted them up into the fifth dimensional plane in which they saw all time pass in an instant. It's just never happened. Yet for some reason that has happened several times on DMT to me. I'm just saying. Doesn't he have a face that you can fucking trust? This is one stupid motherfucker. You know where I found this video? Harry Matadine, one of the pee drinkers. One of the pee drinker dudes who's, all right, Harry Matadine here. Listen, you've got to age your urine because it's amazing. It's beautiful. It's incredible. You age your urine and you just wash your eyes and your eyeballs with your pee-pee, and it's just fucking amazing. He also shared this kind of thing. Once you truly embrace the rabbit hole, rather the garbage chute of believing anything, you inevitably will come up with pond scum like this. So anyway, yeah, hey, look, listen, serious here. All my love to my autistic friends out there, all right? Don't be too offended by people like this. They just don't fucking understand. And the truth of the matter is, nobody really understands anybody. Nobody does. We just do our best. And you know what? If life is a little bit different, a little bit more challenging to you, that just means that once you overcome them, then you become yourself richer in your own soul. My love to you, okay? Fuck people like that. They're fucking dickheads. Just ignore them. Or watch them with me, and we'll get a good laugh. Darth Akuta says, I know it's probably been asked, but are we sure those weren't one of those frog species mentioned in Jurassic Park that can spontaneously switch sexes if the ratios go too far to one side? I can't believe I actually haven't done a video on making the frogs gay. It's all about atrazine. It's a very interesting story. If you want to learn more about the making the fucking frogs gay, Miles Power has a fantastic breakdown on it. So I'm just gonna promote Miles Power. Miles covered it way better than I ever could, honestly. Brand ever says, if you weren't feminized by all the evil food you eat, you would be man enough to not tap out. You're probably right. Wolf Rain, thanks to the song, needed that. Just got vaxxed, no side effects. It's worth it to not wear a mask. Fair. The Diabetic Game Master, thanks so much for the stream. Having a rough night at work, and this is the perfect reprieve. Love you, Jeff. Well, I love you. I love you very much. Oh, God. You might not love me after this next video. Lauren Oliver says, Jeff, how long do we have left? When's the real pain coming? I know it's coming. I know this roundup has a southpaw hook coming our way, waiting for it. It starts now. It does. And Lauren Oliver, so if I have ADHD, I'm a child forever. He looks like I ordered Wolverine from Wish. No! Oh my God, dude. Holy shit. Holy shit. He looks like I ordered Wolverine from Wish. Oh my God. That's so good. That's so good. Do you want to write for me? That is so amazing. Holy shit. Wolverine from Wish. Fuck me. Wow. Okay. All right. Sorry. That was too much of a banger, man. I want to fight him in Mortal Kombat. Mason Caudell, as someone who is autistic, fuck that guy. I agree. Fuck that dude. And Daniel Westberg, if I could get high off my autism, I would. I would cut down on what I spend on weed. Fair. Very fair. Fucking wish-ass Wolverine, motherfucker. All right. So, I know you guys love him. This is the most uncomfortable Bob Larson video I've ever seen in my life.
The torment of Christ. A little prelude to what's going to happen tomorrow. You, come here. Come here. I met this guy. Listen. This lady brought him to see me. He's got an appointment scheduled with me tomorrow. I just want to make sure we can do what we need to do tomorrow and taking care of this thing that showed its ugly face tonight. Who are you that mocks the man of God? Get your eyes open and look at me. Who mocks the gospel of Christ? What's your name? What is your name? The grunting and groaning is not an answer. What is your name? Hatred! Just hatred, not murder. Murder is always there with hatred.
So I like how he's like, hatred. Are you sure it's not murder? Because murder's always there with hatred. Motherfucker, you just went off the fucking script.
So let's talk to murder. I didn't meet you before murder. You were hiding. But you can't hide anymore. And whatever it is we're going to get tomorrow, you're going to get out of the way now.
Okay, so there's a whole lot of foreplay. There's a whole lot of foreplay. We're going to skip just a little bit ahead because, honestly, we got a lot of shit to get to. You have to see how this pans out, okay? I'm going to try and find the exact spot, but I'm not sure here. Okay. The identity Leonard is an ancestral soul part inherited in Dave's consciousness. Bob explains this phenomenon in his International School of Exorcism. Okay.
Don't you find it rather strange that suddenly you're looking at somebody who's dressed a bit differently and looks a bit differently from your world and knows what you did? God wants to forgive you, Leonard. God wants to forgive you for your evil. If you call on Christ, he will.
That's nice of God.
Look at me, Leonard. Do you want to be forgiven? Yes. Say, God, forgive me. God, forgive me. For hiding my sin. For hiding my sin. By killing innocent babies. By killing innocent babies.
Uh-oh.
And their moms. And their moms. Set on fire! Set on fire.
Just
God forgive me.
listen. This is gonna get so fucking weird and so fucking uncomfortable. I see some of you guys saying like this is way more cringe than the Troy Casey thing. It is. But look, the roundup isn't a race, it's a marathon.
This woman.
Oh shit, I guess I did skip it. Okay, so the spirit of murder that is infested in this guy details out how he, during the Civil War, killed African Americans. Well, at the time, African slaves and their children. Okay? And he confessed to this and burning them and all that. And like, it's awful. It's so super uncomfortable. But then Bob decides to do this.
An African represents the people who were treated as human cargo and brought to do your bidding. And you abused them and killed them. Look at her. And I want you to say, please forgive me for what I did. Please forgive me for what I did. I forgive you. Now go there. Thank you. Must be so. Say, God, take me to your peace.
Oh. You know what? I'm not even going to comment on the goddamn video. I'm not even going to comment on the video. Nope. Some people are saying a marathon is a race. That's the joke, guys. That's the joke. I've been saying that joke for a while. Yes, this is cringe. Hey, look. Must I reiterate, I am a humble cringe merchant, okay? All right? Okay? So, Jesus Christ. So creepy with earphones. Oh, I know. Racism solved. I know. Listen. I'm just saying. That's all we need to do. That's all we need to do. We need to get all the channelers on YouTube together, and then to channel all the former slave owners or brutal massacres of and then they can just apologize, and then no, God, can people stop utilizing that kind of shit for monetary gain? That would be great. Can we not do that? It's gross. It's fucking gross. But then, I mean, I'm kind of asking for internet exorcists to not be exploitative. Not gonna happen. Okay, where was I at last time? Oh man. Oh yeah, Creepy Kitty. Since I've been living on my own for about 6 years, I don't really care about that. My stepdad won't let me in. I just occasionally would like to get my mail without issue. Oh, I understand. Yeah. It's shitty. It's super shitty.
Got the triple whammy of being told that my gran had a stroke on Monday and is now in hospital with COVID while recovering from surgery, and my 20-year-old cousin found my uncle, her dad, dead from COVID. Hug your loved ones and get your vaccines.
Oh man, Maya Skill, I'm really sad to hear that. God, that's terrible. Maya Skill is an absolute sweetheart. Maya Skill actually has been around helping me out for a long time. Was one of the people that helped me a lot when I was doing charity streams a few years back. I am so sad to hear about that, man. That's awful. Well, maybe I can cheer you up a little bit with some of this ridiculousness, but just know that my heart goes out to you. I love you, buddy. I'm sorry about that. That's some bullshit. God damn. Okay. Lanterns glow. This guy makes me want to hunt him for sport. Fair. Lauren Oliver, Jeff, you're my favorite YouTuber, and having you react to my super chat like that made my entire night. I still have to write my Chad X Hemlock Moonwolf fan fiction that I apologize in advance for. Okay, hang on. I might be opening myself up to something really, really bad here, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm not going to promise that I'm going to do it on the roundup. I might end up doing it more like on one of my second or third channels or something like that. Probably on like my Twitch streams. But if anybody ever ends up writing some weirdo fucking fan fiction that has in any way something to do with me or the characters that I've created or the random things that I do on here, I want to see it. I want to read it. I understand the can of worms that I have probably opened right now. But you know what? I don't care. I love it. I'm a weirdo. And I literally run a show for 3 hours every goddamn month where I try and watch the weirdest shit possible and infect your goddamn brains with it. So, you know what? Send me your worst. Let's do it. Let's go. Night Sun, Elon Musk, I believe global cooling of the planet is very flat. Is this wrong? Send me to Mars so I can look back at the stupidity on this planet. I don't know what any of that means. Elon Musk, I believe global cooling of the planet. No. It is very flat. No. Is this wrong? Yes. Send you to Mars. Hey, if you want to go to Mars, man, and like discover some shit, I absolutely support you in that. Mickey the Figgy, was that fella snoring or growling? It's really just splitting hairs at this point, isn't it? Is Earth Mother okay with being sexualized? Earth Mother. Yes. This is not a drill. We have consent. You always did. All right. Anyway. God damn it. Do we want some Ed Citronelli? Here, hang on. You know what? Let me fucking make some room here. There's so many videos that we already watched that I need to just make a bunch of space so I can actually see how much of our programming we have here. Oh, boy. We've got a lot. Do we want Ed Citronelli, or should we just move straight on to the next one? You demand Jilly Juice fan fiction? There has been at least 3 different erotic fan fictions written about me and Jillian. Now, if you're one of those people out there who wrote one of those stories, I want to apologize in advance. They were bad. Not that they were, like, awful because they were gross. They were written bad, and they weren't gross enough, okay? Okay? I'm just putting it out there. If you're shipping me with Jillian, you gotta put some fucking art into it. You gotta make me gag. Come on. You need Ed? All right, let's get some Ed. Let's get some Ed, guys. This one I thought was pretty interesting. I watched like fucking 4 Ed Citronelli. Like, I watched the whole thing while I was just playing Minecraft. So I watched like, I don't know, like 16 hours of Ed Citronelli this month. This is my favorite. So Ed is doing his like speed blessings. I think he's taking envelopes of money before he like slaps people in the face. But then something happens. Whoa! Whoa!
Bring this lady. She needs deliverance. Cat! Cat, you demon! You can't stay. Wherever you're hiding in this body, I command fire to find you. You demon of torment. Yes, enough is enough. I saw you when you first came up to the prayer line. Right now, use all of your body. You can't stay and you cannot hide. In the name of Jesus, in the name of Jesus, you abusive spirit. You abusive spirit. That's right. Rejection and abuse of every kind. Right now, I command the fire of God from their head to your toe. Fire! 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 Go! Go! Go!
He's hitting her with energy balls. He's hitting her with energy balls. He's hitting her with the Hookins. Soryukins. Sonic booms.
In Jesus' name. Out! Out, you devil! I said go, you snake, you witchcraft demon, you snake, out, out, you witchcraft, out. I break the chain of bondage, I break the chain of bondage, I open the prison door, and I let her soul out, loose her, all the way out, all the way out, come on, let's go, you can't stay. You can't stay.
Yeah, you can't
you
stay.
Can't stay. You can't stay.
I need to exercise the next guy. Come on.
You spirit of death.
Come on, get up. You
You
can't stay.
spirit of death.
Come on, come on, come on.
Yeah, death. Death. Bring her up. Let's see who the demon is.
Oh shit, he's gonna give her the tiger uppercut.
Who are you? Who are you? Speak out. Speak out. Who are you?
Uppercut.
Who are you? Speak out. Who are you? And what did you come to do to this woman? Huh? You devil. I said, who are you? And what is your agenda with this woman? Huh? What is your agenda?
I can't remember.
What is that supposed to mean?
I can't remember.
Huh?
I can't remember.
How long you been inside this woman?
I can't remember.
Huh? Huh? How long you been in this body? Speak out. Speak in Jesus' name. You're under arrest. I said you're under arrest. Huh?
Spirit cop Ed Citronelli.
How many demons demons are in this body, and what did you come to do to her? How many demons
When
are in
you're
this
cruising the mean streets of the spiritual realm,
body? Guys,
be aware there's a man out there willing to take you down. Ed Citronelli, Spirit Cop.
Go.
Yep, Tiger uppercutted. What did I tell you? He Tiger uppercutted her. Shit.
All the way out. All the way out. Come out of your hiding place. Let the fire of God burn you out. Let the fire of God burn you out wherever you're hiding.
Dude, that demon
In
is
her mind,
gassed, bro.
In her soul, in her emotion, in her past, in her belly. Wherever you're hiding, you can't hide. You can't hide. 1, 2, 3. Out! Come out! 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 Look at this! Look at this! Look at this! Look at the snake! Look at the snake! Look at the snake! Look! 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 Are you watching this? Look at the snake. This is a young, beautiful woman. Jesus died for her too. How many of you believe that? Look at this. Look at this.
Hang on, I gotta know.
Give me the water. Let's get rid of this thing.
I gotta know what the fucking chat looks
1.
like. Oh, there's a bunch of fires.
2.
Praying hands. Yep.
Go, you devil. Out! Out! Let the fire of the Holy Ghost fire all over your body, you devil.
He's macing her.
Fire!
He's macing her.
Fire! All over! All over! All over! All over! Out! Out from her spine! Out from her back! Out from her head!
Okay, this keeps going for a while. Yeah. No, look, okay. That's what DMT looks like. Okay? That's what no, that's not true either. You've seen enough hentai to know where this is going? Yeah. That's fucking great. I love it. Holy shit. Ed Citronelli, everybody. I love him. He is one of my favorite YouTubers. I kind of like, I go back and forth on some YouTubers that I do sub to that are wingnuts, you know. For instance, like I used to be sub to Sage Wanderer. I loved what was it? George Soros is a Vampire? That was a banger. That's a banger ass song. That was great. But then he stopped doing songs and he just made a bunch of shitty QAnon content. I was like, that's fucking boring. And then I was into Elizabeth April for a while, and then it was all about her selling her products. I'm like, nah, I'm not into that either. But Ed Citronelli, he's got a whole ass process, and he don't deviate. Love it. I watch so many goddamn exorcism videos throughout the month, it would make you fucking sick. All right. Thank you again, Boogie Butters. Mountain Dew Ramen. So easy to watch this and laugh now. I grew up with nuts that cast demons out of people. Slingshot blessed water softener tablets and spoken tongues. You know, like very, very often in modern society, we tend to think, we look back on those types of things as like kind of a bygone era. We forget that those things happen right now, all the fucking time. They're all over the place. I mean, what are you going to do, man? Raisha, nobody wants to play with Ed because he just spams the same move over and over. Also, V_A? I don't think I get that reference. I'm sorry. Kookatabura, who are you? Speak up. Boss music plays. Seriously, we all have demons, though. Oftentimes, psychotherapy suffices. Not demon hunter over here. True and fair. Secret Lars, look at that floor twerking. The only kind of spiritual healing I'd tolerate is from Hai Lung. Oh, God, that's a bunch of... What the fuck is that? Did you translate runes? Oh, my God. I can't read runes. I'm sorry. All right, guys. How much do we got left? We got a lot left. Holy fuck. Oh, my God. And, like, if I click through all of these... They're all so good. Oh my God, dude. We have so much good shit this month. I don't know how long this is going to run. This might run a while. Do I need a pee break? Actually, Mems, let me look at something real quick. You know what? Let me get through this next video, and then I will text you and see if you'll give me a break, and I'll give you a primo video memory that you can watch, okay? All right. So you know her, you love her, you can't live without her. It's time for my girlfriend.
Hey everybody, it is Jillian. So,
hey.
Wow, it's interesting how the focus that I'm on in my book around human sacrifice, because that's actually the part that I'm on, is about human sacrifice. And it's not just what you see in the movies, like throwing someone in a volcano or putting someone on an altar like Indiana Jones. Human sacrifice is in the form of the medical, holistic, energy healing world. And so this is, and it's in actually politics, religion, and science. I'm telling you, all politics, all religion, and all science is a type of human sacrifice, because it's about using your biochemistry to attract people and siphon the energy from them little by little without them really detecting it. And then they are also happily giving you all of their energy without asking anything in return. And so I'm looking at the Greek gods, the Greek gods and demigods. Now, I really have not, I've never really understood gods and demigods from the standpoint of humanity, but now I see humans are actually exactly the representation that's in Greek mythology, because the Greek gods and demigods are based upon your biochemistry. They're based upon manipulating parts of your biochemistry and then feeding you a story using your specific hormones. And the stories or allegories are in politics, religion, and science. And yes, the 17 influential families who have given you an amazing society to work from have used that to their advantage. And so right now...
Okay, hang on. Oh my fucking God. I don't think anybody on this planet speaks as fluent Jillian as I do, and I am so fucking lost. What? What the fuck? Fucking goddamn it.
We are seeing an awakening in our world. I mean, I see it now. I finally broke the spell of a lot of the gods and demigods that cursed me or cast spells on me. And then...
Wait. Gods and demigods cast spells on you, Jillian? When? How? Why? Whomst! Listen, she may be a nutter. She may be crazy. And yes, I know she's married. I'm not making any weird fucking claims or anything like that. But emotionally and like platonically, Jillian is my girlfriend. We are bound in a way that is not weird. Don't be weird, guys. I'm not trying to be weird or anything, but we're bound. We share a common thing. We were both on Dr. Phil. I made videos about you, and you got that one zinger on me that salt is not a spice. Okay, I admit it. That's fine. It's fine. But what? Wait. Fuck. How? Who? If a god or a demigod cursed you, Jillian, I'll fuck him up. Okay, I'll fuck him up. I'm fine.
I also run up against so many types that are exemplifying exactly what a demigod or a demagogue, as well as a god, would do if given the power. And what is this power? It's your biochemistry. Your biochemistry has so much power. People don't even realize to what extent they have the power within their biochemistry. And that power is being controlled through, yes, pharmaceuticals. Yes, they also bioengineer you to be amazing and be very intellectual, to have the skills that you have. But it's also a double-edged sword. They also know how to control your energy and to potentially, if you allow them, to exploit your gifts. And so this chapter about human sacrifice is going to basically be an expose on the holistic energy healing world, all the politics, when you think about it, the religions, I don't care what religion, all religions, and yes, the science world. Okay? And so, yes, those that are using the word God or have a million names for God, you know, the word God is a way to make you feel that you have no power, that you give your power away. And it also, using the word God and trying to play God and be God is where you are hiding your true intentions. You're using your biochemistry and relying on your biochemistry to siphon as much energy from your surroundings without truly giving back. And so
Okay. Here's the challenge. Everybody. If you think that you could follow what she was talking about, say "I do" in the chat. Because I want to know if anybody can actually kind of try and explain this to me. Maybe I'm just drunk. I'm actually not drunk, unfortunately. I'm Irish and I'm Finnish, so it takes a lot more than just one bottle of wine to get me tossed. But maybe my brain has just rotted from so much goddamn wingnuts over the years that I just can no longer make any sense. But if that's not the case, I do think that my girl here might be becoming a little bit more incoherent. I still got faith in her that she can truly produce some goddamn fantastic content. I believe in her, but holy freaking dog dick, I don't understand a goddamn word of what the fuck she just said. You do? You do? Some of you guys do. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? Write your theses. Write your theses in the chat. I will read them. I want to know. I want to see if we can actually decipher this. Because, like, okay, as far as I can kind of understand and decipher, she's kind of making an allegory of human sacrifice in the notion that the allopathic or homeopathic world is experimenting or something like that. But the way in which she tries to tie in, like, mythological beings, I'm at a loss. She's saying that the classic adage that there's only 7 stories is saying classic Greek myths apply to the modern ruling families. I mean, I guess maybe. You know, here's okay. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a confession. Okay, this is some serious shit. This is some real shit here. All right. A long time ago, I believed in pseudoscience. It's true. I did. I believed in all sorts of crazy-ass pseudoscience. You know what was my bread and butter? The Bible Code. I loved the Bible Code. I thought the Bible Code was the most fantastic, most amazing thing I'd ever fucking heard about in my life. Translate the original Hebrew translation, the ancient Hebrew translation of the Bible into a numeric system, and then you can try and find it, and it puts out prophecies and blah, 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 blah. I was super into it. If you look for something enough and you broaden the topic enough, as in if you make an allegory to very classical things, classical thought, classical stories, you will always find the correlations. That doesn't always necessarily mean that it's prophetic. Simple as that. Bible Code is bullshit. It was interesting. All right. Jalen thinks the gods have cursed her, and then she thinks God's tied to the body wrongly, therefore giving them control lets them control the body. Oh. Okay. All right. Let me, human sacrifice of paganism and Greek mythology, and then tried to make it about the government controlling us somehow. So she seems to think the world is controlled by demigods with demi-dogs. That's interesting. Okay. Yeah. It's fine to believe in pseudoscience at times. Like, sometimes it's just fun. It's like one of those things, like on dating profiles when they're like, what is your astrology sign? And then they ask you how serious you are about it. Like, I believe in it. It's fun to think about. Or I don't believe in it. I always click it's fun to think about. I don't believe in it, but I think it's interesting. And sometimes it's weird, you know? Like, there's some weird similarities and shit. Doesn't mean I have to let it control my life, but it's fun. There's no ban on fun. All right, so real quick. Lauren says, Jeff, I'm taking the plunge of writing the story. As I watch, it won't be weird enough. I haven't written in so long. I hope it's not horrible. I'm sure it's going to be goddamn terrible. but that's okay. I hope it is. Schlogman218, just a monthly wish for good health for you and Mems, and ask you to say choodle pants.
Choodle pants.
In your most seductive voice. Keep up the good work. And Night Sun says, Julian assaulted you? Say it's not so. Okay.
Did you say choodle pants in a seductive voice?
Choodle pants. So the sound is kind of weird, so I'm gonna stick around to make sure the level's good when you start playing it. But here. Oh yeah, Mary's hair is blue. Yeah, they can kind of see it. It does sort of blend in a little bit, but not too bad. You're short.
I am short.
Yeah. All right, here you go.
That is a very astute observation.
I know.
I love that you're hooking me up with, well, I don't want to spoil the surprise.
No, yeah. No, I'm giving her something good this month. I'm not leaving her hanging with like some dog shit.
Yeah, so when I was on my bike ride home, somebody was like, "What are you gonna watch today, Memory?" Yeah, I never know until I come up on the screen. He just surprises me with random videos.
Okay. When you're ready, and I'll just make sure the levels are good, and then I'll take off.
Okay.
Boom.
Yeah, I meant to start playing the video.
Oh.
Also, yeah, chainsaw tits. Chainsaw tits are life.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Wake up, Africa.
Welcome back, beloveds, to Wake Up Africa. My name is Dr. Mumbi Saraki with a special message from the ancient ones. I think they really want us to understand and understand that
Jeff's
a vow
wife
of
and his
silence
girlfriend
was taken
side by side.
where 95% of our sacred knowledge was hidden, beloveds, and it was hidden in the spiritual realm. So it's not something that is even accessible physically, and it was also hidden in our blood, in our DNA, beloveds. A lot of that knowledge, and it can only be unlocked if you have melanin, if you have done the necessary spiritual work, and with the help of the beloved ancestors in the spiritual realm, and they are the more highly advanced than these.
For some reason, Spacebar isn't pausing it. Did she just say that we all have hidden knowledge in our DNA, but it can only be unlocked if you have melanin? I thought all humans have melanin, but only like certain individuals have an excessive, like more than others. Am I wrong? I might be wrong on that. I'm having a brain fart. I'm up today. I had to work today, so my brain is not functioning properly, but that just doesn't sound right to me. Oh, wait. Dr. Mumbi, why? Why did you do this to me? Why? Why did you do this to me? Why?
These Mzungu's beloveds, and this, the enemy of our souls at this time. Because the world is cyclical. So it's like almost like we went into what they call the dark ages. We're still in those ages. It's just ending. And now it's just like we went into a part of, I don't know how to describe this.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
We went into a part of the universe that was so dark, so low vibrational, that certain entities could like hop onto the spaceship,
Yeah.
Okay, so you're back, so you can answer my question. Did you hear my question?
Yeah. Everybody has melanin. There's just varying different degrees of how many people, which people have more melanin.
So is she saying that albinos are absolutely not allowed to access this like hidden knowledge in their DNA?
They are cut off from magic. Albinos are not allowed to have any magic.
So albino Africans don't get this access to the DNA?
I'm not going to comment on that.
Nope. Because that's what she's saying.
Yep.
That's fucked up.
Yep.
That's really fucked up.
Yep.
Follow me, just, theoretically, see this as a conceptually, beloveds. So many spirits could now penetrate Earth, but we are getting out of that and we're coming back home. And also, let me just mention this. When we were going through those quote unquote dark ages, the Kali Yuga, whatever you want to call it, our highly vibrational, beloved cosmic ancestors also couldn't reach us. Because we were, because they were vibing so high and we had been pulled so low.
Because they were vibing so high. Were they on ecstasy?
Where many were actually born, came as avatars, came as Christed ones, came as messengers to kind of keep our people uplifted,
Vibing so hard.
Renew the vibration of our people, and assist with the great movements that always renewed our people. So avatars have been people like Marcus Garvey, beloveds.
She is looking really ravishing today, though.
She's beautiful.
Kwame Nkrumah, many beloveds, many, and they were just there to help us to keep that momentum going. But we have now entered the true season of our liberation. And so it's important for us to have that faith that we are so much more powerful, beloveds, than any power that we're seeing operating and manifesting now.
Pause isn't working.
No.
Everything.
So, Memory, how does it feel being a dirty, magicless muggle?
I am not a muggle.
Yeah, according to Mumbi, you're a muggle.
Just because it's said by Mumbi doesn't make it correct.
She's a doctor.
Of what?
Do you want me to honestly answer that?
Yeah.
I'm not fucking around here.
Yeah, what is her doctorate in?
Women's studies.
Okay.
That's the truth. I'm not trying to get political or I'm not claiming anything. I'm not making any statements or anything, but
I mean, that's fine.
That's fine.
But that does not mean that she is qualified to tell me I am a magicless muggle.
I mean, look.
Women's like, bitch, what?
I'm just saying.
That does not negate my witchcraft.
According to Mumbi, it does.
She's never met this magic pussy.
That it is magic. Anyway, so
I just really like making Jeff blush every time I come on here.
You do. It's pretty easy. You're good at it. You're very good at it. You're very good. Lift your foot.
If I am not a witch, then how do I have this fucked up witch's cackle?
That's good. Do you want to watch more?
Yeah, I want to finish this. You can't just kick me out after showing me like part of it.
That the Babylon system has created, the Roman system has created, is mimicking our powers. No. The cell phone mimics our telepathy.
The cell phone mimics our telepathy.
Okay.
What?
And many, many other different instruments,
What does that mean?
The computer mimics our lower brain. The functions
Lower
of
brain?
this, It has eyes, it has ears, it can talk, like you can hear videos, etc., etc. It mimics this, but it's such a rudimentary, basic mimicking, beloveds.
I have no idea what she's talking about.
I don't either.
The God of this
You
world
look
that they
great
have
down
tried
there.
to create mimics
Yeah?
Yeah.
the supreme being in each and every one of us. It has all been done to pull
Hey,
us
chat,
out,
you should
and
put some cake in the chat if
feel
you
an
want Jeff to
affinity
twerk.
to it. We feel a recognition to it because it
doing
is
to me?
us.
I want to see you twerk.
Because we know we could speak.
And I'm
with people across
weaponizing the
world.
chat against you.
This is not fair. It's not fair.
But it wasn't through we had our own technology.
See how many
then.
birthday cakes the chat puts
But
in.
everything has been
See you
about us.
twerk.
Everything has been about mimicking us. And I just wanted to come on here today and say, don't lose faith, beloved.
love
Start
it.
to see yourselves in the right perspective. They are using 5% of our powers to rule the world.
Only 5%?
And we're seeing the great
Do you need
crescendo.
more?
Maybe they have another.
I want to know where she got that percentage, though. 5%. We're only using 5% of our powers. Is that one of those, like, you only use 10% of your brain?
Which is bullshit, by the way.
Which, like, if you only use 10% of your brain, you'd be a fucking vegetable.
That's true. No cake. Stop. God.
I love you, chat.
Jesus Christ.
Look at that wall of cake.
I'll show you a wall of cake. All right. Do you want more Mumby or are you good?
No, I think the chat and I want to see you twerk.
We need music.
We could twerk
Wait,
to the
hang
intro
on.
to Wake Up Africa.
No.
Do you have better music to twerk to?
Hang on.
Yeah,
What's this one?
I love you, chat, so much.
Oh my god.
You guys are my favorite.
You guys are the worst.
They want to see you.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? Turn the friggin' frogs gay. Serious crap. Gay. Frogs, friggin' frogs. It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you. Gay. Frogs.
If you're dancing with us, you should film yourself right now because this is amazing.
Won't you fight for your life? Gay. Frogs, friggin' frogs. I don't like them frogs. Gay. Friggin' frogs. Frogs. Friggin' frog crap. Won't you fight the frogs? It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you.
I hope you're proud of yourself.
Me and chat win. We win. I love you so much, chat. Text me when you're about to end so I can come in and say goodbye.
Okay. Thank you.
I love you, chat. Bye-bye. Have fun.
Memory holiday, everybody. I tried to do the upside down twerk thing. I don't think I succeeded too terribly well, but did my best. If anybody wants to clip that, I'll hate you forever, but send me a copy, will you? Okay, where are we at? Meb says albino Africans get another kind of special treatment. Oof. That's a big oof, my dude. Randomness says, this isn't what the book The Dreary Dark Ages taught me. Too true. Too true. Here, I'm looking through. Oh, fuck me. Okay, I know what's next. John Earsack, it's 2 a.m., couldn't sleep, and stumbled onto my first live roundup. Fuck yeah! Note to self. Turn volume down next time. Hope the neighbors enjoy exorcisms. Fuck yeah, dude. That's awesome. Meeb says, Mems is a magical mermaid. That's true. Sam Visser says, you are a woman. That is what she studies. Just saying. Everybody Good says, Torika Daddy Jeff. Happy birthday. Now shake that cake, bish, says Nick. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're back, Nick. Celestial Angel 666 with $100 through Super Chat. Holy shit. Shake it, frog, pride flag cake. Thank you so much. That's very sweet of you. I really wish Streamlabs wasn't so fucked up this month, guys. I'm really sorry. I'm not in control of Streamlabs. For some stupid reason,
I'll twerk with you and post it to my FP.
Wait, what? It only read like the second half of yours. I hate that. It's out of my control, guys. I'm really sorry. Azula Spencer, if you have something like that Twerk Fest again after I move, I'll twerk with you and post it to my OnlyFans. That sounds awesome. Yeah, you know what? It's a date. I'm holding you to that. Terry G says, watching you all twerk made my night. Here's some cash, which I could have a bunch of ones to put in your pants. Maybe one of these days I'll actually get around to doing like before the coronavirus happened, before COVID hit, we were talking about doing the roundup on the road and like taking a mobile rig and finding venues and being able to do this in front of like a live studio audience while also still streamed live to the internet. I love the idea. I still love the idea. Maybe one of these days we'll get around to doing that. But yeah, just depends. Depends on a lot of shit. All right, guys. So now we're going to go journey into truth. We've looked at these guys a couple of times. This dude is particularly interesting. I think you'll enjoy this.
Or not. So, what are your thoughts on that? What actually took place there as far as them going to Antarctica and developing a secret space program? Because the U.S. Navy was at the forefront of the secret space program, from what I understand. Is that correct?
Well, it started with the Germans first. You know, the Vatican was helping the Nazis escape, through the rat lines, giving them Knights of Malta passports and things like that. And so there's kind of a connection there. The Nazis developed, as Professor Hermann Oberth said publicly, we had help from people from other worlds. The reptilian race had given them advanced technologies that they given them. There's deep under the 2-mile ice shelf facilities that they set up their secret space program, which they have operations there today. The corporations.
Everybody knows that the main reason why the Nazis were such a force to be reckoned with was the reptilian-given technology that was developed 2 kilometers beneath the ice shelf in Antarctica. Everybody knows that. We've listened to how many testimonials on this goddamn show? Everybody knows it at this point. Come on, man. Let's get real. Get with the program.
Basically brought over huge amounts of slave labor, which they, the Nazi mindset is always used. After Admiral Byrd went down, he was sworn to secrecy, and he in a Chilean newspaper, he let out a little bit about, we have to worry about, enemies that could fly from pole to pole at tremendous speeds.
I remember that.
Because they were completely wiped out. They wiped out all their aircraft and everything by their anti-gravity craft that had directed energy weapons.
Well, that was Operation High Jump?
Operation High Jump.
Yeah.
I'm so curious about this guy and his, I don't know what his Zoom background is supposed to be, but why would you pick that? Out of all the things that you could pick, I mean, look, I understand you're probably in some dingy-ass fucking closet and looks like shit. Why would you make it look like you are in a balcony seat above, a Comic-Con panel full of the most boring people on the planet? I don't understand.
Well, it's just interesting to me as far as the secret space program aspect of it. I'll let you continue. I guess you were getting to that.
In around 1952 in July, there was a flyover over the Capitol building.
I do want to mention this, though. Anne in the chat is absolutely right. This is so funny considering reptilians is an anti-Semitic dog whistle. It is. It absolutely is. If it wasn't for the fact that I very, very stringently try and keep politics as fervently off my channel as much as possible, I would have been talking about that so fucking long. But that is a real legit fucking thing. That's a real legit thing. When you end up talking to somebody who hardcore believes in the reptilian agenda or whatnot, assume that either they're too stupid to realize that they're talking about coded words for anti-Semitism, or they're trying to hope that you don't notice that they are meaning that. but that is absolutely part of the fucking conspiracy. Every fucking time, guys. Every time.
Of a whole squadron of the Nazi craft that were intimidating Truman and Eisenhower that led up to the surrender agreement. And it's just kind of interesting in 2017, you didn't hear much about it on the mainstream media. You don't hear a lot of things on the mainstream media, but the JFK files came out and it revealed that Hitler was alive and well in Argentina,
selling
and
cars.
Also Heinrich Himmler was alive as well,
selling insurance.
What was interesting is Eisenhower in 1960, he flew down to Bariloche, Argentina, which was Hitler's kind of hideout down there. So we know that Hitler was alive till about 1962, and so apparently he most likely met with Hitler.
Okay,
and so Eisenhower.
All right, we got the meat and potatoes out of what I really wanted out of that video. It's fun. I like the whole secret Nazis in Argentina and also in Antarctica, and also they were taught by a bunch of reptilians sort of thing. But if you are the kind of person who can make a secret meeting between President Eisenhower and Adolf Hitler sound boring, that's a personal problem, honestly, and you should probably work on that. I believe that you can maybe make that sound a little bit more interesting, okay? Okay. Azula Spencer says, done, added my calendar. I'm serious. You tell me, jeff@jeffholiday.com. It's on. Case says, we should do twerk parties on the Roundup again. I'm not saying I want to make it a regular part of the show, but if I'm not careful, memory will force the issue. Q Tano, if you do Roundup on the road, make sure to come to Seattle. Would be neat. I come to Seattle all the time, man. I love Seattle. That'd be great. Secret Lars says, can you twerk to Hai Lung? It would be a bit hard since it's like heavy metal Viking version of Enya. It is kind of like heavy metal Enya, isn't it? It is kind of like that, yeah. Silverfang, surprise, got vaccinated with the first beer virus shot, arm sore, went to work, love you guys, and I hope for wingnuts aplenty. I'll be here till I fall asleep. Sounds great. Secret Lars, does this mean scalies are Jewish? No. Well, I don't know. You made me actually stop and think about. God damn it, dude. The original Spaz says again with the scaly hate. Why do they hate us? I don't know, dude. I'll send some love to my scaly friends. You know what? You guys are valid. It's all right. Okay. I'm sure some of you guys are wondering about this. It's been a while. We've been 2 hours and 40 minutes into it. Are we going to have some audience participation exercise in this roundup? And you know what? Yes, we are. It's time. Dr. Mandel here. Nice new intro. I like it.
Hopefully you're having a pleasant day or night. I have some great information to share with you. One of my favorite techniques that I've been doing for many, many years with many patients when it comes to sinusitis, sinus stuffiness, where you're looking for that drainage, constant headaches, tinnitus, ringing in the ears, as well as vertigo. When these sinuses get congested, it will affect the eustachian tubes, which are the tubes that go from the back of the nose to the middle ear.
Sexy.
So anything like with eustachian tube dysfunction, which goes hand in hand with vertigo or tinnitus, ringing in the ear, I'm hoping this will make miracles with you. Let's get to it real quick.
All right, guys, here's the thing. If this is your first Wingnut Roundup, and let's be honest, it probably isn't, you've got to do this with me. We are going to flush our snot tunnels, and we're all going to do it together, you and me, at the same time. Now, if you feel so inclined, you can always bust out your cell phone. You can record yourself doing it with me, so I don't feel quite as much of a jackass doing this live in front of a bunch of goddamn people. Some people do it every single month, and I love you for it. I fucking cherish those videos so much. You absolute legends. You absolute deviant, crazy motherfuckers. I love you so much. But yes, we all have to participate. If you don't, the stream will end, and you won't be able to watch the really crazy shit at the end of the roundup. So let's go.
60 seconds. Now you notice what I did here? I numbered it to keep it simple for you. Those are the 3 points that we're going to tap. Each tap is going to be 20 seconds. As I take my glasses off, as I can see a little clearer, let's go ahead and take these 2 fingers right above the middle of the eyebrow. We're going to tap 20 seconds. You can do it with me. Okay? Just a nice tap. Okay, you may hear that tapping as I'm doing this. Okay, right above those eyebrows. I like to use 2 fingers so we can cover more of that sinus area in the frontal sinus. After 20 seconds, we'll come straight down, just level with the bottom of the nose, right in the middle here. You'll feel a bone.
Yeah.
Okay, you'll feel that cheekbone there.
Yeah,
come right underneath that cheekbone, just right underneath the cheekbone, level with the bottom of the nose. And I want you to go on an angle slightly up. Okay, I don't want you straight horizontal, slightly upwards, and tap. Actually, you can tap with 1 finger, probably a little easier. Tap with 1 finger going up just like this. Okay? It's a slight angle, and you'll feel right underneath that cheekbone a good 20 seconds. Nice firm tapping. Good.
Oh, it's good.
Beautiful.
It's nice. It's good. No, it's fine.
Okay?
I feel peaceful.
Now, we're going to come right next to the nasal area. You can just go straight horizontal. It's fine. Right next to the nostrils. Right here, point number 3. And we're going to just tap straight inwards. Good. 20 seconds. This is called percussion. We're stimulating neural stimulation of the area. We're actually stimulating vasodilation, increased blood supply. That's going to open up those sinuses. This is a beautiful reflex. Good. And now just relax. Okay, what's amazing about this is that you're continuing.
Okay, who had a face orgasm? Yeah, I hate this. It actually hurts my head. You have to be... Look, listen. When you're tapping your face, you can't just fucking, like... Didn't anybody give you any, like, advice, like, when you were a young kid and, like, you were kind of growing up and kind of moving into your own self, and you're going to be interacting with the world in ways, sensual ways, that you can't just slam it in, you can't just pound it, you can't just fucking, like, jackrabbit your way through fucking life. You need to, like, go at it with some finesse, a little bit of love, a little bit of care, a little bit of sensualness. That's what you gotta do. Did you have a face orgasm? That's fucking great. All right. We're not gonna change this to a different type of stream, all right? We'll see you next month on Plex Storm. No. Okay. Man, I'm in a great mood. Oh, yeah. Man, I still love that. I still love that animated GIF. Me spitting out a drink. That was a legit one, too. That wasn't posed at all. I actually laughed so fucking hard I spit my fucking drink out. That's cool. Just tap it in. Tap-a-roo. Okay. Darth Akutis, is that a chiropractic instruction diagram or a Rorschach ink blot test? It kind of... Listen, actually, shit. Kind of looks like that, doesn't it? Yeah, a little bit. Kind of looks like Rorschach, doesn't it? That's weird. Raisha, okay, now we have to see your Aigao face. I can't cross my eyes on demand. I can't do it. It's not going to work. I'm really sorry. Shirley Richard, this is for the girl. Thank you so much. Brianna Camp, hey, I deliver you pizza sometimes. Thanks for making great content. Do you really? You really do? Oh, that's fucking great. Hey, next time you deliver pizza to me, just write something about, like, the Roundup or something. And, you know, I know COVID conscious, but I'll give you a high five. A crisp high five. All right? That's cool, man. That's dope as fuck. All right. We've got... Wait. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. We have actually a lot of fucking stuff left, and we've got 15 minutes left. We're going to go over time, guys. We're going to go over time. That's all there is to it. I'd like to think that maybe we would be on time this month, but I found so much fucking crazy shit this month, okay? So much fucking crazy shit that we're going to go over. We're going to go over. Is that okay with you? If that's okay with you, can I see it in the chat? Is it okay? Is it okay if we are going to have a slightly longer roundup than we usually do? If so, let me know. Let your voice be fucking heard. Because if not, if you just want to call it easy and you don't want to see all this crazy shit, we don't have to. I mean, you're in control. You're the audience. You're the guys who are watching this. I'm the one who has to drink and watch it all over again. Oh, fuck my balls. I always tip good? Goddamn right I do. I worked in the service industry. Fucking A, dude. All right. Yes. Overtime. Yes. Yes. Big yes. Big yes. Let's go. All right. Fuck it. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's get crazy. So this is Your Neighborhoods Are Designed to Exterminate You. Yaki speaks in Las Vegas. Here we go.
Let's keep going. McDonald's. Huh? How many of y'all got y'all children some McDonald's before y'all came here? Huh? McDonald's. Do y'all know they sell human meat at these places? Human meat. This is documented.
What?
Human meat. Huh? Sodas. They don't clean the soda machines for years. It was a documentary they did where they went in and they started unhooking the soda machines, and it was mold and yeast. Some of them had mushrooms growing from the back of the soda machines.
No.
Because they don't clean behind them. But our people love their Coca-Cola, love their Pepsis, love their Sprites. You see that, and it's killing your kidneys. So you see all this stuff that is in our neighborhoods that's not supposed to be there because it's not conducive for your biology. It's not conducive for your cells. It's not conducive for your way of thinking because what you eat projects your thought.
Danny is asking, is that like second yada? Look, here's the thing. There's a lot more than two, man. There are so many. So many. Just most people aren't as successful as Yada. Simple as that. This comes to us from Exquisite Lizard. I'm going to have to take a much longer look at this guy, though, because apparently he's a bad boy. He's been giving some people some really fucked up medical advice, but we're going to give him a little bit longer to proverbially tie the rope around his own neck for this shit. But, yeah.
You see that? Everybody in here is a genius. Everybody in here is intelligent. But it's the things that we're eating that give us the brain fog, that make us think the way we think, that make us act the way we act. And we wonder why our women are acting like chicken heads. We wonder why our brothers are acting like dogs. Because you eating that cat and dog when you get that Chinese plate. That's what it is. That's cat dog fried rice, literally. Y'all laughing, but I'm serious. Next slide. Burger King. Next slide. Planned Parenthood. So you see, they are exterminating us on all levels. From the hair, from the food, all the way down to the reproductive system. And the lady that founded this was an evil lady. And she said one less black baby in the world is a good world to her. Oh, and we run and go to these same people and they give us condoms that sterilizes our penises, sterilizes our semen. And y'all think condoms actually save y'all from STDs, which is the biggest lying hoax ever.
Wait. Are you advising people to not use condoms because condoms are not going to protect against STDs? That's fucked up, dude. That is fucked up. That's fucking crazy. No. I am not gonna call my brother and ask him further questions about this kind of shit. We already called James once and asked if he was a plant. All right, we're not calling him for more. No, I'm not gonna push it.
Biggest lying hoax ever. Condoms do not save you from an STD. You know what condoms, you realize what it was really prevented for? It was prevented to sterilize your semen. And then you put your penis inside of a vagina, and then that coat that's around that condom sterilizes her. Give her all types of fibroid tumors. Give you testicular cancer. Do y'all realize how much cancer is associated with condoms? You see that? But if you do it the biblical way, according to what Father Yahweh told us to do, you ain't supposed to be using condoms anyway. You're not going to be out here loose with it anyway. You ain't going to be out here giving everybody a piece of you anyway. So back then, sex was for a purpose of rebirthing, giving birth to children. It wasn't just recreational because you felt good and you felt horny. It was literally to reproduce, to grow your nation and population. But now we have become such a lust-filled person through the food, and I'm going to show y'all, that now we just want to do it for the heck of it, and we want to do it without the responsibility, so we go get a condom, not knowing that the condom will sterilize you.
Okay, here's, look. Oh my God, hang on. Okay, I got one. Listen, the world is shit. The world is amazing, and the world is shit. The world does not give a shit about you. Nature doesn't give a shit about you. The cosmos doesn't give a shit about you. God doesn't give a shit about you. Anything out there in the fucking world, the absolute forces of fucking physics and mathematics do not give a shit about you. Bad things happen. Terrible things happen. We are constantly inundated by tragedy. Bad choices of other people, natural fucking disasters, crazy cosmological things that we do not have any fucking control over. There is an immense amount of potential for pain and agony and terribleness all throughout the fucking universe at all fucking times. But at the same time, there are so much amazing things that we can experience. Our natural world is amazing. The ways in which things actually work. Physics and biology, chemistry, learning about these things is amazing. The art that we can make as people, the things that we can produce, the ways in which we can actually coalesce and communicate and build together are fucking rad. That is the balancing forces between our world. A dispassionate, uncaring, cold, fucked up universe that doesn't give a fuck about you, and the most amazing potential that we can bring from it, and the amazing shit that we can find inside of it. That's life. That's amazement. That's incredible shit. And part of that is fucking having the moment to have a beautiful interaction between two bodies and experience it. One of the most amazing ways throughout history in which shithead assholes like him or organized religion have found a way to control other people is first and foremost, if you can control the way somebody fucks, you can control them in anything. So then trying to lay down some goddamn conspiracy theory that the very thing that allows us to enjoy recreational sex, to find some sort of beautiful, blissful fucking meaning in this cold, crazy, fucked up universe is actually a secret cabal-like fucking message and plot to control and sterilize you is evil, and it's fucked up. It's dispassionate, and it's shitty. And fuck you. Find something that makes you happy. And if you find somebody that you actually relate with very well and you can have that beautiful, innocent, awesome exchange with somebody, great. Awesome. I don't care who it is, as long as everybody's safe. But like this kind of shit, man, drives me absolutely fucking crazy. It's so fucking crazy. Shaming people for their own fucking sexuality in a universe that ultimately doesn't care if you live or fucking die is gross. Fuck this dude. Fuck you. Anyway. And you know what? Hey, actually, chat, somebody brought it up really good. If there are some people out there who are asexual, and I'm sure I have quite a few asexual friends out there, cuddles are fucking amazing too, okay? Just being close to another human being is sometimes one of the most important things that you can actually have in otherwise a cold, dispassionate, and uncaring universe. We're all just trying to survive, right? So Bree Sykes says, just finished the school year being one-on-one with an aggressive special needs boy. Rough year, but I'm honored that I get to celebrate the end with you all. Much love. You know what, Bree? People like you who are willing to take up the mantle and help somebody who has special needs like that, you are a fucking hero, all right? I have mad respect for people who work in that field. Mickey the Figgy, this is the most fun I've had in a long time. I'm having some scary health issues, and I really need a distraction. Feeling the love, you guys. Well, I love you, Mickey the Figgy. You're a sweetheart. Let's see. Let's only play fun things. We only have so much left on the roundup. Nothing that's going to make me rant. Okay? I don't want to rant anymore. That pissed me off. I got pissed off. I just absolutely hate people that do that kind of shit, man. It drives me absolutely up the fucking wall. Okay, yeah. We're going to go back to this. All right. Despite my better judgment, we're going to watch another Papa Duck video.
What's happening, man? It's your boy Papa Duck. Listen, man, like, comment, subscribe. If you're on YouTube, make sure you hit the bell so you notified every time I drop a video. And look below, you're going to see them nice sweaters, shirts, hats, man. Go ahead and grab you something, man. And everybody that buys off our merch store, the proceeds go back to this channel to help spread this message to the world. Now, listen. Very important. Like I said, I told y'all, we're finna start getting deeper now. We finna start getting deeper. Stuff finna start getting a little freaky, a little weird. But I'm finna tell y'all something,
weird.
right?
Okay.
I want y'all to understand that this is about. What I'm about to tell y'all, it ties into this. To this, what they're trying to get everybody to go run out and get. It ties into that. I'm finna show y'all. I'm finna blow y'all mind.
Blow my mind.
Blow y'all mind.
Blow my mind,
Listen,
Papa Duck. Blow my mind.
Microsoft has created, right, a chip, right, where they can store your DNA. A digital hard drive that can store DNA. What does that mean? I want y'all to pay close attention because like I say, we're finna start getting deeper. I've spoke about it here and there, but I'm finna go ahead and get into it. Basically, what that means is they could clone you. Not only clone you physically, but they can clone you spiritually or clone your conscious. They can take, you know, a skin cell or your DNA, right? Store it, and they can duplicate that and transfer your consciousness from this avatar to a digital avatar. Meaning, take your consciousness, your soul, whatever you want to call it, transfer it into a computer. You literally live forever. I don't think y'all heard what I just said.
I definitely heard what you just said, but for dramatic effect, I'm sure you're going to restate it. That's okay. So transhumanism is a really interesting thing. The singularity is a really interesting thing. The very notion that maybe there's going to be a technological revolution in which we can download our consciousness into something else. This comes down to a very basic existential question. Is the notion of the soul, is it a biochemical, physiological structure that we can then replicate, or is it something immaterial and ephemeral? Well, regardless of whether it's one or the other, we can't actually do that. And I have a feeling that Papa Duck has been watching movies again, but I don't know. Maybe.
I've been knowing about this since I would say 14 years old. It's here now. And it has a lot to do with this. It has a lot to do with this, but they want y'all to run out and
the COVID vaccine?
You have to understand that you're dealing with some of the most... these people don't only want to take over your soul. They want to take over the entire world. Meaning, it's so crazy. I can't even put it in words how massive this situation is. When these people are literally doing this right now, can transfer your consciousness from your avatar or from your body onto a computer. We've seen it in movies. How many movies y'all seen that in? We broke down what Hollywood stands for. Holly comes from a holly tree. You get what I'm saying? This is where the spells and all the magic happens.
What?
These are the people that put these ideas in your mind and massage this in your mind, so when it comes to reality, you're not so spooked about it. But I don't think...
How does magic come from a holly? Okay, well, before he continues, let's say for just for the sake of argument that like Hollywood is actually trying to condition us to be susceptible to allowing this type of thing to happen. Let's just say that that's the case. Why? Why would they do that? Why? Do they want us all to live forever? Damn, that sucks. What the fuck?
Y'all even grasp what I said so far. These people are taking your consciousness from out of you, transferring it into a computer. And a lot of y'all might say, "Oh, that's crazy." Duck talking crazy. Well, go look it up for yourself. You got a smartphone. Do some smart shit. No offense. And I forgot to say this. Just know that the DNA that they are transferring digitally can be programmed, meaning it's programmable. They program us now by things that we see, the things that they put in front of us all day, every day. That's programming us. Now they'll be able to go in and just type it in and say, I want to make him feel sick. I want to make him feel depressed. Or I want to make him feel hungry, so forth and so on. So if you think about what I'm saying and why they trying to get people to go out there and get this here, and y'all lined up, I'm talking about lined up to go get it, it is programmable. Think about what I'm saying for a second.
Okay, I'm going to try and break this down. I don't know what this actually has to do with the COVID vaccine. Maybe that they're extracting your DNA while they do that. But I mean, like, at the same time, if for some reason they're taking your DNA and they're replicating you in a computer, you're still fine. You're fine. So what's the fucking problem? What, like, there's a digital copy of you somewhere on a computer? Well, fuck him. That's just a copy of me. Whatever. I mean, like, I hope they treat him well and everything, but, like, I'm busy doing my own shit. What the fuck? Whatever. Okay, that's cool. Unless like there's some immutable characteristic of like the soul and somewhat, and he thinks that like if you get the COVID shot, you lose your soul. I guess that maybe makes sense. I'm trying to wrap my head around this. Like I'm actually trying to wrap my fucking head around this. I'm trying to wrap my head around this. I'm also trying to wrap my head around the fact that this video got 36,000 fucking views. 36,000 views. What? And he said nothing. I don't fucking understand, man. I do not get it. Look, I'm going to put it this way. If there was a point in time where somebody comes up and they're like, hey, would you like to have a copy of your consciousness uploaded into the cloud so that it will live forever? I'll be like, yes. Yes. Yeah, no, that'd be great. That'd be cool. The reason being, it costs me nothing. And in some way, I leave an indelible mark, at least until the sun unleashes a solar flare that wipes out all electronics or something like that. Yeah, sure, fuck, why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? Why would anybody give a fuck? Why would anybody fucking care? Excuse me, sir, but, I know that you've been living this very precious life. It's the only life that you get, you and your family and your experiences, your trials, your tribulations, every bad fucking day, every beautiful fucking morning that you've spent, I would like to allow you to immortalize that forever in some sort of digital way. What do you say? Nah, I don't believe in that kind of shit. What the fuck? Why? Why? I don't understand, dude. I don't understand. I don't fucking get it. Maybe there's just something wrong with me. Ruthie says, happy holiday. Thank you very much. Teddy says, hey, Jeff, glad I was able to catch the live. The meds they gave me at my appointment today is wearing off, so my energy is tanking, and this is the best way to come off it. Ha, ha, ha. Thank you. Well, thank you. Secret Laura says, cut your gross-ass nails, Papa Duck face. I'm not going to shame anybody for fashion unless it's really bad. I mean, whatever. He likes to do it, whatever. Brand Ever says, in his defense, Papa Duck probably could be programmed by just sitting him down in front of a TV or movie, so he's just talking from experience. Probably. Okay, we're not going to give this very much time. We're very close to the end of the roundup. We're not going to give this a whole lot of time, but I just want to see if you guys can figure out what the fuck she's talking about. This is a video by Megan X Rose. She's been on the roundup before, but not for a while. She used to be all about subliminals. Like, here's a subliminal thing to make your boobs big. Here's a subliminal to make your lips big. Here's a subliminal to make you money. Things like that. This is her video called How to Think for Yourself. I'm only going to give her a very short amount of time. I want to know if you guys can figure this out because I am at a loss, okay?
Okay, this video is going to be talking about how to think for yourself. And I think this is a really necessary video, especially in this day and age where it seems like everybody is in a very group think mindset. And everybody just seems to want to go along to get along in terms of their mental consciousness. And people put a lot more weight on what others are going to think of them if they bring up a subject than how that subject is actually going to help them make a point or make an intellectual discussion or, you know, transform society and advance society. I've noticed a lot that the people who are talking about big issues, or the people who are even just talking about small issues, seem to not be able to think for themselves. Sorry, my hair is really annoying today. And they seem to be just wanting to talk about whatever is going to get them the most approval. And we have this whole thing with group thinking and social conditioning.
Sure.
Where people don't want to stand out of the crowd. And people don't want to look like the odd duck or the black sheep. And so because of that, we're seeing so many people becoming copies of each other. Especially with the subliminals that are going around lately. I was just thinking about this in terms of energetically charging a sigil. So if you guys know like what a talisman is or what a sigil is, it's basically an object in the occult that is said to have metaphysical or higher value than just being like an object itself. And a talisman could be anything. So you could just use like a dime, a nickel, whatever. And this is not saying like anything about you should use it, but yeah, you'll understand that in a minute. So like, you know, an object can be a talisman. And the idea with that is you charge this object with metaphysical energy. So let's say you want a lot of money. Like you would charge that talisman with the energy of high financial abundance. Maybe you would have like a millionaire wear it for like a week and have him really connect with that energy, and then you would take that talisman and you would wear it, and the idea behind it is that you would get that energy coming back into you. Well, I was thinking about that the other day in terms of subliminals and just the idea of law of attraction and how so many people are really focusing on the same affirmations and the same exact subliminal, that they're actually making that subliminal become a talisman in itself. And we're all kind of self-charging this talisman with our desires and wants and whatevers. And that in itself is a form of energetic vampirism. And
okay, there we go. All right. All right. No. That's enough. So I want to see if anybody can actually make any sense of what she just said. Because, so at the beginning, like, this is not the only video that this happened to me over the span of the past month. Like I said, I didn't have that many, like, weird, gross out pee videos this month because I found genuinely confusing fucking videos. Have I ever read The Secret? I watched The Secret, the documentary. It's dog shit. I'm going to rip that apart in the future. Don't worry. That's coming. Law of Attraction is the most dog shit fucking thing on the planet. But I meant what I said. I found these fucking weird-ass goddamn videos, and they made no sense. And I watched them over and over and over. And either my brain is slowly turning into one giant wingnut callus, or they are completely incoherent. I don't know. I might at this point might as well file disability. I don't know. I don't know what she means by a sigil. Mary Mapleman says, this woman makes perfect sense to me. She is a normal West Coast Canada hippie chick. That's fair. I mean, she does sound like a lot of people who live in Eugene. So, I mean, I kind of get that. Yeah. Let's see. Shortcake says, "Hey Jeff, almost missed a roundup due to a pregame nap. I don't think anyone would want my DNA to create another version of my consciousness because it would just be a culmination of dirty jokes, complaining, and love for Jar Jar Binks. Ugh, no one wants that." Look, I tell you what, man. For all you Jar Jar Binks fans out there, you can at least take comfort in the fact that the Phantom Menace is 10 times better than any of the sequel trilogy, okay? That's the truth. That's the fucking truth. Sorry, man. If you disagree, you're wrong. Shells Bells just got off work, been watching for years, but first time catching you live. Love from Spring Tucky to you and yours. Hey, that's awesome. Hello, fellow neighbor. Very nice to hear from you. That's cool. All right, so we've got 2 videos left. 2 videos left. I'm going to give you guys a content warning. We're not going to see pee this month. We're not going to see pee, but we're about to hear about some pee. So, hold on to your bladders. I don't know.
Hey guys, Water family, listen. For you guys that are sitting on the fence, let me sit down here. The day is beginning to reveal itself to me, and I'm going to start off the day by shipping a couple of autographed books to a new client friend out in New Mexico.
You look
So
a
that's
little
gonna
exposed there, brother.
happen. In about 15, 20 minutes. Meanwhile, listen. For you Water family that have been sitting on the fence taking a Shivambu bath, I want you to pay attention. For all you guys in the Shivambu community, in the Water family community. Some of you guys are having resistance to doing a full-out Shivambu bath. First of all,
What's
you
wrong with
think
you,
that you need to
pussies?
have 8 to 10 gallons.
Are you telling me you're willing to fucking drink pee, snort pee through your nose, rub piss on your fucking feet, and you're not willing to take a bath in lukewarm piss? You pansies? I don't know.
Of stored Shivambu to put in the bathtub so that you can fully submerge yourself in the Orin water, in the water of life, so that you can do the purification and the healing by doing a half an hour to an hour or longer of a Shivambu bath. And ultimately, that would be great. If you've got 8 to 10 gallons stored, great. But listen to this. And some of you guys have an issue with taking a Shivambu bath because you have a hang up about the city water and all the chemicals and all the crap that's in the city water. Well, listen, remember this, and remember it well, my friends. Shivambu alchemizes anything it touches.
Oh.
You got that? Shivambu alchemizes anything it touches, which means when you put Shivambu in your bath water, that city water gets alchemized and merges and changes to the frequency of the Shivambu. So, this is what I just did, and I recommend you do it as well. Fill up the bath, all right? If you have at least 1 to 2 quarts of Shivambu, 2 quarts, 3 quarts, a gallon of Shivambu, right? Before the bathtub is filled up, pour it all over yourself, put it into everywhere you can, absorb it, massage it, blah, blah, blah. Put the rest in the bathtub, lay in the bath, do what you do in the bathtub for 30 minutes to an hour, and consider it a homeopathic version of a Shivambu bath.
So, Brother Sage's main thesis in this video, okay, is that Shivambu, and for those who don't understand what Shivambu is, how do I put this? It's piss. Your piss. Your fucking urine. Your piss. When you go pee, that's Shivambu. But Shivambu, if you put it into bad water, it alchemizes, which is not a word, into okay stuff. So all you really got to do, like say you're camping, right? say you're camping and you get kind of lost and you're out there in the wilderness and all of a sudden you're like, well, fuck, dude, I'm running out of water. Here's this dirty pond that looks like a giant cesspool of giardia. Just scoop a bunch into a pot and then piss in it. And your magical orange Shivambu-ness will alchematize manol it into... Fuck me.
The homeopathic version, you're going to get the benefits in just a little bit of diluted form, but it has the power of Shivambu either way. The other thing you can do is pee in the bathtub. Simple. What I do sometimes is I'm collecting my pee while the bath is filling up. I'm standing in the bath water, collecting the water, and as I'm collecting it, I'm putting it on my face, putting it in the hair, eyes, sniffing it up the nose, rubbing it on the body, belly button, butthole, everywhere you can. Just put that water, and the rest of it goes in the bathtub, and you bathe in a homeopathic version of Shivambu. So I hope you guys got the importance of this message. If you're sitting on the fence and you're not doing Shivambu baths, start doing them now. Do not wait to store enough to fill up the bathtub. Start putting in a quart, 2 quarts, 3 quarts, 4 quarts, a gallon, 2 gallons, whatever you can get together, so that you have that mixed and alchemizing the city water while you're taking a bath or just pee in the bath. There you go, Brother Sage. Hope you pay attention to what I just said. I love you. Have a piss-tastic day. Harry!
Did he really just say have a piss-tastic day? Really? Really? I love this motherfucker. I love this motherfucker. I love this dude so fucking much. Far too often, when I have a bunch of wingnuts and whatnot, they have a little bit of shame. Brother Sage has no shame. He doesn't give a fuck. He'll appear on the local TV news being like, hey, I am completely covered in piss. And I'm your neighbor. Hello. He doesn't give a fuck, dude. He does not give a fuck. That's why I never feel bad about showcasing him on the Wingnut Roundup. He doesn't give a fuck, man. He does not give a fuck. It's gross. And it's all bullshit. But he's just living his best life in all his ways, my darling. Okay? So fuck it. Whatever. Have a piss-tastic day, everybody. Oh. All right. We got one video left. One video left. And we are already 17 minutes over. But that's okay. It's totally fine. I feel rough. I feel rough. I feel good. I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy to be like hanging out with you guys and everything, but like it has been a test. I kind of knew when I was making the programming for this Wingnut Roundup that it was not going to be easy. That it would test me as well as you. So, I mean, it is what it is. Secret Lara says, she says, learn to think for yourself by doing what I tell you to do, in which is force a millionaire to get attached to an object and then steal it so that object can be a talisman forcing you to think like a millionaire. Oh, Miegan X Rose. Yeah, basically. Darth Akuta says, why does Skeletor think he has any right to be dispensing health advice? Because he drinks his own piss. Can you think of a better reason to be dispensing health advice than drinking your own piss? Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Fuck my butt. Hannah says, pee is the same pH as milk, so if you want a much better bath, just like put milk in it. That's a very good idea. That is a much cleaner, more interesting, and probably much more viable way of doing things. I agree. I was closing windows and I just got to discount Wish Wolverine again. And it made me so fucking happy. Holy fuck, dude. We did actually skip over one video. There was one video that we did not play this Wingnut Roundup, and I'm kind of glad. Otherwise, we probably would be here for an extra 10 minutes. It was an Infinite Waters video. Didn't really vibe at the time with the feeling that we were having, so I ended up skipping it. But Ralph Smart is a piece of shit, so there you go. That's my contribution to Infinite Waters. Peace, family, diving deep, deep divers. breathing in that good-ass bullshit. And we ain't even had a whole bottle of wine yet. No, I did. I could use a second one, though. All right. Anyway, so content warning. I'm just gonna be straight with you guys. This is the last video of the roundup, and this video involves kind of self-mutilation. Yeah. So I'm gonna give you guys 10 seconds on that one. It's Steven Rodriguez, and he's gonna be stabbing himself with a fucking needle. And if you don't want to watch it, so you got 5 more seconds to click off. But yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is gross. Shivambu! Here we go. Play.
The other part of this is the adductor. So you have, this is my needle right here. You have the adductor, and it connects to the bone here. And if you reach below the adductor, all these are your hamstrings. That's the superior iliac crest. And all of this is your quadricep up here. So you got the anterior superior iliac crest. And then you got the adductor in between your fingers.
Uh-huh.
So you just stick it.
So it's not fucking possible.
These needles,
I already stuck it in. So this is Steven. Like, you have to remember something about this, and the reason why I'm showing this is because the last video of the roundup is usually something that's kind of hard to watch, something really disturbing. Steven Rodriguez was a fucking legit medical doctor before he lost his goddamn mind, and then he decided to start sticking fucking needles in his body. And he has this idea that if he takes needles and he stabs them deep into the muscle tissue of the body, all over the place. I've seen him do it to people's spinal columns. It is fucked up. Fucked up. He does it to himself all the time. I don't think he's allowed to practice medicine anymore. And in this one, he's obviously is very well attuned with anatomy. And he's taking the muscular group right along the groin and stabbing a...
Nice framing, Doc.
Oh, thank you. Well, thank you very much, Raisha. Sorry if that was really loud. And stabbing and sawing a fucking needle in there. Thank you, Raisha. That's very sweet.
Go about halfway. Just go in and out. I know, you can't see. I have to get a different color. And you can just, I pulled the needle out and I walked it down about another 6 inches. Ouch. That was a zinger. Ooh. And that was a release. You can feel it. The energy just goes outwards.
This is sadomasochism. I'm telling you right now, this only has 8 views. Nobody watches this dude's videos except me. I'm the only one who watches his fucking videos at any particular point in time. This is fucking sadomasochism. And the only reason why I'm paying attention to this dude intentionally mutilating himself is because he's a former doctor, and he still to this day is trying to tell people ways in which that they can self-mutilate in order to treat themselves of various different disease. That's why I do it. This dude is dangerous.
Oh, that's normal. There's a little aching in there, and I'm just kind of massaging.
There's a needle in it! Why do you think it's aching? There's a needle! You just stuck a needle in your groin!
You can still do the adductor, so you want to go straight in this way towards the hip bone, hip joint.
No, you don't.
It's just another angle. And you just, this you can just push, ooh. You can push all the way in.
Doesn't this go against terms of service? Look, I'm going to put it this way. It should. It absolutely should. And if by me showcasing this make sure that this dude isn't trying to like convince other people to mutilate themselves. Mission fucking accomplished. I will erase this from the last part of the fucking roundup. I'm happy to do it. This is fucked up. It's fucked up. This dude is literally fucking mutilating himself. That's what's happening.
Lying face up, but it's hard to get the camera in that angle. So you can lay in bed and do this.
I know.
And it's better because you're relaxed and you want to be relaxed. So the other part of it is,
oh no,
all this is hamstring. So you can go in hamstring, get all of that.
Don't do it.
All of this is quadricep.
Don't do it.
There is an artery but it plunges deep down and it goes to the bone and then it wraps around and it comes out here.
Yeah.
Down to the leg.
No, he's gonna do it.
But all
do you
this is free, basically. You don't have to worry about that.
You don't want to
Get
look
the
at it?
adductor.
Fine.
And then later, I'll show you how to get to the pectineus, this little muscle right in there. You have to put your thumb or your finger on your
don't
bone
stick a needle in there. Please.
And then there is the adductor, and you just want to go straight in there.
Oh my God, please don't.
And then you'll get it.
Please don't.
So the other one is all of this, and you can get all of this. All of that is just glue.
You can get all of this by doing
just put the needles in.
Yeah, you just need to gotta do squats.
And you want to go all the way down the lateral band.
Squats. I don't want to do
all of this. Get your lower back. All of that. Get your glute.
All right,
get your
anyway, fuck
hamstrings.
this. All right, fine, we're done. Fuck that shit. Yeah, so
That's nasty.
that is nasty. So let me see. What was I just looking at? Oh, Shirley Richard, thank you very much. Secret Lars PP and the water becomes PP water. Shivambu party at the public pool. What's your comment on that?
No.
Okay. Chaotic Kitten, the DBT must be working. I'm not triggered. Jeff, thank you for pulling the plug on the videos that were potentially triggering. These nuts need to be exposed and not trigger anyone. I mean, so here's the main disclaimer that I always try and give out. I cannot guarantee that a video that I show isn't going to trigger somebody. And if it does in some way that does bother you, I will hear you out. But at the same time, the broader Wingnut Roundup does have to be a showcase. And sometimes that showcase shows things that are not very fun. And usually I make sure that they're at the end. This month, I did put the animal abuse in the beginning because honestly, fuck J.S. Garrett, and J.S. Garrett needs to get his needs to not have a good time. Yeah, no, he tries to push scorpions into suicide.
Why?
So you can cast a spell on people that you don't like.
But who is that again? Is that the
That's one of the black magic people. I know.
that bothers my witchy self so much.
I get it. Richter Von Poofton, will you be talking about people using ivermectin for COVID anytime? I don't have any plans necessarily. I am very familiar, but maybe. I've got big projects I got to work on. Raisha says, nice framing, Doc. Again, thank you so much. Randomness, got to pass on needle man, animal abuse, child abuse, and self-harm are the 3 no-goes for me. Can't handle them. Have a great night, great month, and I can't wait to tell you what a sober day count I'm up to next roundup. Love to you and Mem. Stay safe and rad. I love you, Randomness. You're a good dude.
We're proud of you.
Very proud of you. Mad Evil Genius. Hey, Jeff. First day in a new week-long lockdown. I just ran out of booze and mass panic buying of toilet paper is back. Only this roundup makes today okay. That's very sweet of you. Yeah.
No shit tickets.
No shit tickets. So what have you learned today?
That chi is stored in the balls and pee is stored in the jars.
You're right. You're right, actually.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. You're wise.
Yeah.
I should always acquiesce to your wisdom. Yes, wise beyond your years. So I think that's pretty much it for the Wingnut Roundup for May. June is also going to be a crazy ass month, but we are going to have a lot more fun in June than we did in May. I am working on the big ass projects. We are going to have a whole lot of fun. It is going to be a thing, a huge ass thing. And I tell you what, life is sometimes shit and life is sometimes beautiful, but there are few constants in the universe. First and foremost, as Dawn Does Doodle says, came back with booze, catching up with the stream. Hi, Mems.
Hi.
Life can be shit, life can be beautiful, but if there is one constant in the universe that we can always count on every single month, is that we'll be right back here for the
Wingnut Roundup.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. What do you want to say?
Everybody should have a piss-tastic day.
God damn it. We'll see you guys in 1 month. Love you so much. Bye-bye. We out of here.
Yeah, 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 and you won't stop, and you don't stop, I was a terror since the public school era. Bathroom passes, cutting classes, squeezing asses. Smoking blunts was a daily routine since 13. A chubby nigga on the scene. I used to have the tray deuce and the deuce in my bubble goose. Now I got the Mac in my knapsack, lounging black, smoking sacks up in accent sidekicks with my sidekicks, rocking fly kicks. Honeys wanna chat, but all we wanna know is where the party at. And can I bring my gat? If not, I hope I don't get shot. Better throw my vest on my chest, cause niggas is a mess. It don't take nothing but front for me to start something. Bugging and fucking at niggas like I was duck hunting. Dumbing out just me and my crew, cause all we wanna do is party and bullshit and party.